conference will be starting soon. Hang in for one moment. The creature conference will be starting any minute now. Please hang on to your rippers.
Queens and gentle Xenos, coming to you live from Rick Priestley's luxurious mansion. This is the #1 Tyranid shitshow on the internet, the Creature Conference, and here is your host, Mr. Pink.
Hello, gentle bugs and Xenos folks. This is Modern Synthesis, otherwise known as Mr. Pink, coming at you. Just want to say, because I feel like I don't do it enough, that lovely intro is compliments of Bits of Box, the multi-talented Bits of Box. He did our intro animation, and also Sibio Joe, who did the voiceover there. So thank you to Bits of Box and Sibio Joe, making us look a little more professional as we start late, as I was dealing with audio issues just a second ago. And one of our members of the Creature Conference may have been talking about superglue splooging into his eye. So I think I should introduce those very professional co-hosts in no particular order. We have Marco, High Fleet Moloch. Want to say hello, High Fleet Moloch?
Hi, good gentle alien creatures in outer space. Good evening from Germany, Berlin.
Evening, happy to have you with us. And Flynnhammer, welcome. Where are you coming to us from this evening?
The good old of the UK. In the shit show that this is.
What's that?
The shit show that the UK is in right now.
Wait, what's the particular shit show right now? What's going on right now? I think I might have missed it.
Yeah, same here.
Mainly politics, but there's something which. So there's a high-speed rail network it's been going on for ages. It was always touted as being like it will be able to connect the north with the south, like so the north of England with like London, because of everything. Make the better transport links up there because not much investment gets done up north. What's happened at the Tory party conference? They've just cut the funding. They said we're going to cut the funding to the northern expansion to it. So basically,
because no one cares about the north.
No, because they haven't got the money for it. They're trying to save as much money because this time last year our economy was absolutely at the shitter. Still technically is, and yeah, basically don't vote right-wing parties in.
That is something to live by. All right. So that's what's going on in the UK. What's going on in Germany this week, Marco? What's going on with you? I haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you, buddy.
Glad to be back. Good to be here again. Well, we have the same problem as Flynn in Germany as in the UK with right-wing parties on the rise. But I'm afraid this might not be the best topic to start into the Creature Conference this time. Huh?
Oh, you're right. Good point. I could talk to you about all kinds of weird politics crap from. But yeah, what we normally start the Creature Conference with, which I forgot because I'm good at forgetting it, is by letting everyone know what part of Rick Priestley's palatial mansion we're coming to them from this week. You see, there was a story 1,000 years ago where Marco told us that he was once in Priestley's basement. And ever since, as you saw in the little intro there, we come to you live from Rick Priestley's basement. We actually like to switch it up and just kind of creep around different parts of Rick Priestley's house. So, Marco, it's been a while. Why don't you tell us what part of Rick Priestley's palatial mansion we're coming to people live from this week?
Well, I'm not sure I'm allowed to say this. Are we over 18 around here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
After, 9 p.m. in the UK and in Germany right now, I'm sure it's fine.
Okay. Then I think I'm going to be sneaking around Rick Priestley's personal cabinet this night and watch around the corner to see what's happening in the mansion when they go to bed.
You're so creepy. Why are you so creepy?
I watched a movie about these kind of things recently, and since then I've been creepier.
Oh, what was your movie?
The movie was called "No One Will Save You." I wrote to you about it. Did you see it
I know,
yet?
but I'm trying to throw to you. I'm trying to pretend I don't know that much because I want you to be able to plug this movie, because this movie, as I'm intending to be converting Deathleaper on the stream tonight, and Deathleaper's a pretty sneaky alien fellow. I think that the viewers at home would like to hear about your sneaky alien movie recommendation.
Well, if you haven't seen it yet, there's a new movie on Disney Plus called "No One Will Save You." And it's about our favorite topic on this channel. It's about an alien home invasion in a small town in a way that has not been done before like that. I don't want to spoil too much because it's its very own kind of movie, but I was so in love with it when I saw that I just had to notify Simon and Nick immediately to say, hey, watch this one, because it's unique and it's intense. And it's about aliens and lasers.
I super appreciate it, definitely. I showed the preview to Nora because she has been known to love alien and horror movies.
Really?
And it looked like a combination alien horror movie. It actually gave me Signs vibes. Was that far off? The M. Night Shyamalan film Signs? Was there would you say that there's a little bit of Signs vibes in there or no?
Well, Signs was obviously brainier, but other than that, yeah, I guess you're right. So you saw it,
Signs was brainier. Oh.
I think so. In a way.
Yeah.
So have you seen it by now?
I have not seen it yet. I'd like to watch it with Nora, and Nora's went back to school and is doing a second master's right now while working. So she's a little busy these days, and we haven't found time. Yes.
What a show! Awesome.
He's a pro. This is the part where I need to pull up that Taika Waititi meme of him with is it Kate Blanchett as in the Thor movie, where he's like showing her something on a tablet. Like, this is me, and then this is my hardcore executive breadwinning waifu. That's what Nora's working towards with her Super Masters.
Wow.
To be honest, the first thing that came to my mind was, I've had first masters, yes. What about second masters?
What about masters in? What's luncheon with masters?
Don't know.
Anyway, there's like all kinds of bits in this character here. Yeah, I really want to see the movie, Marco. I haven't watched it yet, but I will do.
Yes.
Whether I watch it with Nora or not, I will see it, because I take your recommendations very highly, because you were the one who showed me The Mist, which was an excellent film. You're also the one who, what was it? Didn't you recommend Skyline? I think.
Yeah, of course.
Yes. So you recommended Skyline, which is not like super high quality, like you said, not brainy, but like a very fun alien invasion film. Skyline, if anyone has.
Which totally gets shitty reviews all over the internet, and I don't get it. I mean, Skyline 2 and 3 and all the other stuff is really like bleh. But the first one is, if you're into the genre, really good.
Yeah, they're just like action flicks, right? So you just got to accept that they're like an alien action flick. Enjoy.
Well, I would say it's the same thing is always said about Aliens. It's just an action flick. Maybe I'm wired
Really?
differently.
No, I would say Aliens has a little more cerebralness to it than.
Well, if you get into the atmosphere, both Skyline and Aliens really get to me because of the horror aspect. Because I can totally imagine how it would be to be the human stuck in the situations. Like,
Oh, I felt that with Skyrim. Yes, Skyrim scared me. It was awesome.
Totally, yeah.
Yeah. Marco, have you seen Pandorum?
Yes, many years ago. It's a long time, but I've seen.
That's a good like kind of pseudo gene stealer, space hulky kind of movie for folks.
Totally, yeah.
That sort of thing. Not exactly aliens, but I'd say close enough.
Yes, absolutely. It's a homage, I guess.
It's what?
It's a homage. It's French for homage.
Oh, thank you. Yes. Did you just say it's French for homage? Homage is French for homage.
Yeah, no. You have, listen to me. You have to let it roll gently across your lips, like homage.
Okay, listen, Frenchie. I studied 14 years of French immersion. Don't you be telling me how to pronounce no French.
So do it for me.
Homage.
Oh yes.
Oh yes.
Right
Culture lot call it homage.
That's how it is.
Way to go. There's our token Britism. Homage. All right. Also, I want to take this opportunity to welcome the folks who are in the chat. We have Felis here from the very beginning, waiting for stuff to drop. We got Diana. Hello, Diana. Dan Kaplinger. Hello, everybody. Matkins. I don't know if Matkins is new or not. Matkins doesn't look that familiar, but maybe a new joiner. That'd be cool. Hello, Matkins. Tom Wilson. Good evening. Jason Rees-Mogg has also been knighted. I feel like this might be some kind of British thing. Bargay says definitely after the watershed. I'm not sure what definitely after the watershed.
Watershed is basically it's basically the you can have all the fuckery you want after this time because the kiddies should be in bed. It's after the watershed.
Language. Oh, that's like after 9 p.m. or whatever in North America.
Yeah.
Good. That's
so it's not watershed for you yet.
Whoa, Deathleaper's got a big backyard on him, man.
We do have one more. It's Go For It Painting. It was the very first one, I think, because when you came in.
Oh, did that get dumped?
So with the live chat, what can happen on YouTube is if you're not there within a certain period of time of it being posted, it won't show to you.
Yeah, and if anyone knows me at all, they know I'm never here within a certain time of it being. Always starting a little bit late.
Technically, we're on time if we were doing last week's.
Exactly. We're early if we were doing the normal time, which is 4:45 my time, whatever 45 in your region. In your region. Technically, I was done work early because I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to finish work early. I'm going to be ready for the Creature Conference. Super prepared. And then I got excited about this Deathleaper conversion that I'm doing here. And I started getting out bits for the base, actually. And I started messing around with base bits. And then I was like, uh-oh, it's time for the stream. I don't have tea. Oh, no. So that's why we did not start at 4:30, as we were meant to, but we started before 4:45, which is when we normally start. So I'll call that a win.
What a shit show.
What a shit show. Indeed. So Deathleaper's got a big backyard on him.
How many
His
pieces
butt plate
is that
huge.
Torso? What? How many pieces is that torso?
Lots. So there's a central piece, then there's a chest that goes on the front, and then there's a left and a right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We're not even done. Gotta put the back on. Well, the back's there. Oh, that's where the tail thing.
That was at the top. Jeez.
Right.
So I guess the hot bug summer is over, huh?
I don't know, buddy. I'm still enjoying my models. I have a whole whack load of Tyranid boxes here that I haven't even done. So I've got plenty of material to drag me through a hot bug winter.
For a long time, of course, but the summer is over, isn't it?
Summer is over. We're into autumn.
This week in Toronto was very warm. It was like summery, but apparently it's gonna get cooler this week. Temperatures, which I'm not mad about. I love the autumn.
I'm just saying we need a new meme. Like Hot Bug Summer was a hit. It was like perfect. But we have to rebrand now.
You do know
what
what's
are you, my
coming up next
branding
month.
manager?
I don't know, but someone has to remind you. You're the boss around here. The branding doesn't work anymore. It was good, but it's over now.
All right, what do people think it should be? Now that Hot Bug Summer has passed, what are people feeling?
Oh.
What are we doing? Like a tepid insect autumn? Like, what are people feeling?
Well, we
Tepid insect autumn.
See, I'm clearly not doing well at the branding right now. I need some help.
Well, we already know what November is, so we're already fine on that.
Yes, November is happening in November. That's definitely. Yeah, well, we can look forward to November, Marco. Does that meet your needs?
Yep, sounds good.
Yeah, like Hot Bug Summer was really to celebrate the release of the new Tyranid kits by Games Workshop, but those Tyranid kits are going to keep us in good stead for a while. I'm happy about. And we'll come up with another cute thing sometime soon. But for now, I'm just happy that we got this many cool kits.
Sure. Still, have you already talked in one of the recent creature conferences about the chance of getting a kill team or the Titanic creature release next year or something?
No, we haven't, and in fact, we should talk about that now, Marco. So thanks for bringing it up. Yeah, so it's kind of like, I don't know. Tyranids have been very lucky. We've gotten some amazing kits.
Yes.
Super lucky.
Yes.
But there are certain things that we didn't receive. Like, for example, we haven't received a kill team yet because I don't know. The kill teams don't really link up with the releases, do they? They just kind of like decide to like release a kill team randomly. I don't know that they've ever like timed them to the releases of like main waves. Like the Eldar kill team, the Corsairs. I don't know if that came out like.
The only one is the Orcs that I can definitely say, but that was because it was the first kill team with the Commandos.
Oh yeah, and those Commandos came out like relatively closely.
They came out
yeah,
between
so
the special codex and the actual release.
cool. So we don't really have like an argument for like, well, why didn't Games Workshop release a Tyranid team outside codex or anything like that? But it would have been nice to get a Tyranid kill team, because if you're into kill team at all and you want to play Tyranids, the only option is the compendium list, which is like the list that came out when new kill team released years ago, something like that. And kill team has gotten like pretty competitive, and that particular kill team is no longer, can't really compete with the new ones that are being released out.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm glad you brought it up, Marco. It would be really nice to get that would be awesome. And especially the thing that makes me sad is that the greatest Tyranid kill team that I've ever seen is the Crimson Stalkers of Tenebra 3, sorry. Marco's Tyranid kill team that you have definitely seen before in a White Dwarf, because whenever I post it, everyone's like, oh my god, this kill team, it made me. Oh, this was the first thing I ever saw from Warhammer. I thought, oh, Warhammer was this cool. So it's a very popular kill team that Marco made for good reason. He had like a specialist Strangleweb guy in there, a specialist like sniper dude in there. He had all kinds of cool converted gene stealers. Had like an awesome leader bug that was like a gene stealer mini Lictor. What do we call that thing? I'm gonna put the name for it.
Oh god, it's called
Balin's Bane?
Yes, that's it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, so Marco did an amazing Tyranid kill, and that's what I would want. Games Workshop Tyranid kill team. I wouldn't expect that from a Games Workshop. I don't think they're going to give us like cool termagant operatives, but we can live in hope.
But thanks for the flowers. But what do we speculate what it could be? Do we have any idea?
I have heard rumors.
Okay, what are you saying, Flynn? What are you hearing from rumors?
So
Put on your
Now-
Flynn foil hat.
the rumors I've heard, they come from Bavaria. So it's where I've heard them from. So
Sorry, from Valrak, you said?
striking, yeah. So Scorpion
You're kind of
and
breaking up. I don't
Space
know
Marine
why.
Scouts.
On purpose to make it more mysterious. He's doing a good job, huh? Wow, Flynn, way to go.
Flynn, you're making this very mysterious. You're breaking up a bit. Maybe you're okay now. You want to try again?
So yeah, the ones I've heard is the first Killteam box is Striking Scorpions and Space Marine Scouts. And then following from that, it's meant to be going airborne, is what they've said. So it could be what the boys I want, but I don't want to say it. But I think because they've also speculated about swooping hawks as well for Eldar, so we could be getting
Meant
some
to go
more
airborne.
aerial.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, go on. So Flynn, what are you thinking of the difference we'll be getting?
Well, the one that I always go on about.
Yes, do it. Say it out loud, man. You can do it.
Go on. Try to see if Jack will
What?
know. So it's obviously the strikes. Is what
Tyranid trikes.
with
Flynn's
the
number one
freights of it
love.
going. The fact they're saying that the rumors are going airborne is the only thing
Okay,
I'm
so
thinking
when
would be
did
strikes.
you hear this rumor?
This was about a month ago.
Because I have since heard I don't know where it was from, but some like little it's like a I have joined a gaming group. I may be gaming. Guys, hold on to your butts. In fact, I scheduled a stream to do a Xenos watch for the Games Workshop preview on October 14th, and I've since realized that I've also signed up for a Killteam tournament, which starts at 9:30 that same morning, so I cannot make my own damn stream. I feel like an idiot.
The sky is falling. You're gaming. Wow.
I know. What the heck, man? I'm gonna be sweaty tier in no time. You just watch. So yeah, I in this gaming group, they were sharing some rumors about Killteam, and hold on. I'm gonna screw things up. You guys might not be able to tell. Okay, so the rumor that I saw recently is that it was actually different. That box 1 of Killteam, I had also heard the Striking Scorpions and the Scouts, but box 1 is going to be Tempest Guardians, whatever the heck that is, which seems like Storm Guardians, which doesn't make a lot of sense because Eldar already have versus Veteran Scouts, Space Marine. And then the second Killteam box is going to be Spawn of Typhon, which is Genestealer Cults, versus Veritas Killteam, which is Death. Box 3 is going to be Pit Gladiators, which is World Eaters, versus Elysian Mobile Infantry. How cool would that be?
Ooh.
And then box 4 is going to be the Shadow Spawn, Chaos Demons, the Strike Squad Excalibur. This sounds like a wish list made up by some Imperial fanboy, specifically Space Marine fanboy, but it wouldn't hold up the whole like going airborne thing. Maybe that's not thing anymore. I don't know. The guy who posted this said like salt because I had also heard Space Marine Scouts and Scorpions, Striking Scorpions from Valrak. Yeah, I just wanted to share that in case folks were interested. That's another possibility.
The Elysian Drop Troopers is quite good.
Well,
it does lead into
that seems they had already, unless they want to do like a lot of guard, they've already done Kasserkin. No, sorry. Oh yeah, they've done Kasserkin. They've done
Death Corps.
Who are the dudes? Death Corps Krieg.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then
That's
they've
it. You got your
done
Cadians.
Cadians. Yeah. But I'd be
Then-
shocked if they did Elysians that soon.
I wouldn't be, because one of the rumors going out is the Death Corps of Krieg kit is basically blown to pieces because they've cast it so many times. The mold is busted, so they're having to
This is a
make new
weird
molds.
rumor. I don't know that I believe this, but okay.
I've heard it from a few different places, from a few different people, and so based off what they're doing is they're having to remake the mold. But because of that, they're also going to be making other guard regiments as well, because I've seen the
Why?
sale.
Okay, wait. Why do they have to? Why would they be? What? Where's the reasoning behind they have to make other guard regiments? Making them.
So the reason why is that if they've made a lot of money selling Death Corps of Krieg, just one kit of it that people have bought and then taken and cut to pieces to make the other ones, why would they not go, all right, we'll make an Elysian drop trooper unit, we'll make a Vostroyans unit, we'll make a Valhallans unit, and you just have one of it, but people will take them, get the kits and convert them up. It's more likely to do it as that way, just a one kit that people buy again and again, because people would want to go, I want to have a different flavor of Guardsman. Like,
Sorry, are you saying that all the bits to convert all these different factions of Guardsmen are going to be in one box?
So, you know how the Death Corps of Krieg is, you can only buy Death Corps of Krieg in one box as the kill, or they were in the kill team. What people are doing is they're going, all right, I'm going to take the Rough Riders, but I'm going to take the Death Corps of Krieg, like the top body and the heads, put them on there instead, and then do a bit of conversion to the horse with the heavy weapons team, use the bits from that kit. So a lot of it is.
This is a cool story, but what does this have to do with Games Workshop and their plans for?
They want to make money. All they have to do is they're going, we're going to make Death Corps of Krieg or Elysian drop troopers for every single unit that there is for them. They make one box, people buy that one box and go off and use the pieces from it to do the others. They give people what they want, but they don't have to invest all of that money and time and shelf space and
making
stock
a huge
warehouse
faction
into making this faction. You make one kit, you're done. Which is where there's these
okay,
rumors.
so yeah, the kill team, like kill team model, you're saying using the kill team model, put out more for Imperial.
Yeah,
We have no precedent
Okay.
for that. That's interesting. Also, I heard it was rumored that the next guard release should be the Death Corps of Krieg as a plastic release. So who knows? But with the, let's get back to Tyranids maybe. With the Shrikes, wouldn't it be weird because we had no single kill team so far consisting of big guys?
Yeah, good point.
Wasn't it in the Tyranid one that you could do either? You
could
could
do
take
warriors.
Yeah.
But not with the releases.
Yeah, what's up, Marco?
But not with the releases so far. No box that was done so far. Big guys in it.
Exactly.
Yeah. The biggest
so far
one
the
boxes
boxes. Yeah, but isn't a kill team full of all?
It's one Ogren, but that's the only thing I'm thinking of straight off. An Ogren.
Okay, so my theory. So Flynn wants strikes for his Tyranid kill team. What I want for my Tyranid kill team is wait, I can go. Sorry. There we go. So my thing that I want for a Tyranid kill team is a Gene Stealer box. I know we just got a Gene Stealer box, but I want one with all kinds of cool conversion bits in it. I want to get the Scything Talons back that we lost.
That's what I was thinking to go.
For Gene Stealers, I want to get because the thing with Kill Team is like when they give you a Kill Team box, they give you all kinds of weird operatives in box. So like weird special versions of your troopers. So I think it would be cool to see what kind of like weird special versions they give us of Gene Stealers. Like give them like I don't know, like weird flesh hooky type of blasts, or if you've ever played the PC Space Hulk game, There's like gene stealers in that are like banelings, where they're like full of like acid and they like explode.
Okay.
So
Interesting.
Whipped arms or
what?
stuff like that. Whips on the arms instead.
Yeah, like whip arms, like, and like I don't know, call them like Yumagaro stealers because they're all mutated.
Okay,
That I
interesting.
see.
Because I'm
Well,
trying to apply the model that Games Workshop does, where they take an existing, like for some of their kill teams, they'll create a whole new kill team as a way to release a new troop type that they need to update. Like for example, they need to update Kroot, so they created a Kroot kill team. They needed to update, like you just said, the Death Corps of Krieg, so they made a Krieg kill team. They need to update like Orc Commandos kind of, so they made. And then for other ones, they've taken like the Pathfinders and they've slapped a sprue in there. Take the Dark Eldar Warrior, or sorry, Drakari Avalites and they slap a sprue in there. So
one side gets an upgrade,
can't-
one side gets a sprue.
Yeah. So I can't think of a Tyranid like troop, like rank and file battle line kind of troop type that could use a new box. Like we just got a new Termagant box, we just got a new Hormigaunt box, we just got a new Gene Stealer box. So I can't think of one that would need a new box. Warriors, maybe, yeah, but like to have a warrior kill team, you need 6 warriors, and I don't think they're going to give us a box with 6 warriors. So that's a possibility, but that would be weird. And then, so yeah, the next thing I go to is take an existing troop type that Tyranids have, and which troop type could work best with one of those conversion sprues. Hormagaunts would be cool. I'd be shocked if they gave us like a Hormagaunt specialist sprue. Termagants, until they like, since they already got their spike rifles and angle webs, I don't see how Termagants could take a specialist frame. But I feel like Gene Stealers could take a specialist frame. That's my like justification.
I can also see for them because obviously you've got your cultists, and you've got some that have got crab claws and stuff like that. So I can see them doing it. But in that way of being more mutated, I see it more in line with Gene Stealer cults having the Gene Stealers.
But then Tyranids don't get if they're like Gene Stealer cults, they could do anything with Gene Stealer. They could slap some a specialist sprue in with neophytes to make. So I don't see them doing like a Gene Stealer kill team for Gene Stealer cults, especially since in Gene Stealer cult, the Gene Stealers are not supposed to be as big a part of it.
Yeah,
it's supposed to be primarily cultists with like a few small shock squads of Gene Stealers, like new strains. So I don't see them doing Gene Stealers for Gene Stealer cult.
Yeah.
Marco.
Yes.
Let's just say you could have any Tyranid kill team, like, you know, what you can do, like, you can talk about what you think is most reasonable the Games Workshop will probably do versus like what you want. What would it be?
The funny thing is, I was just thinking about you talking about strikes and about Gene Stealers, and I was thinking they already did everything for me that I would have wanted before. Because we got 3 new amazing Lictor variants with Lictor, the Lictor, and the Deathleaper. And my ideal team would have been a mix of these.
Okay.
So I'm totally at a loss what could be done. And yeah, maybe Warriors, because it would be a bit easier to give them identity. But that being said, they have been very creative in giving all the kill team operatives different roles and different equipment and making them really interesting and varied. I can't really imagine them doing this with Tyranids.
Yeah, it seems too individualistic for Tyranids, which sucks.
Absolutely. So as the way I did it many years ago, I can't see them doing it like this. I would be very surprised.
Amazing if they did.
Yeah, of course, I'd love it. But just as Flynn said, I can see it more for Gene Stealer cults than for the Tyranids. That's why I was pondering whether we would get a kill team at some point, because I think they want to. I don't know about you, but I'm sure you're also getting the same impression that I have these days. The Tyranids have gotten vastly more popular with the releases we had in the recent month.
You think they have? I don't know. Like, I feel like we're a bit on the inside. So I'm not really sure.
Yes. I'm with Marco on
My
this.
is exploding, especially on Facebook with new Tyranid guys who just I can't see. Honestly, I'm so tired of seeing the Norn beasts anymore because my feeds are flooded with them. It's like wow, so
Okay.
many people doing this.
Yeah.
So even YouTube is just exploded with Tyranid videos left, right, and center.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's cool.
It's great. We'll have a whole new generation of Tyranid players who will then
Well,
soon learn our suffering of having no new models for generations.
Dude,
For
whatever. We
sure.
just got a whole whack of cool models.
We will never understand how hard we had it. Oh, those young guys these days and gals. Oh wow.
Oh, quit listening to him.
No, of course not. Just fooling around. I mean, I started
Okay.
when Tyranids had 4 models, like 4 Zodes and 2 Hunter Slayers. So
Yep.
what can I say?
Back in the day, in Rick
Yeah.
Priestley's basement, we only had 4 Tyranids to play with.
And 4 of them were Zodes, which are technically not any more Tyranids at all. So we just had 2, to be honest. 2.
They weren't even called Tyranids.
So yeah, okay. So much for Killteam. So we have no clue in the end. All right. How about the Titanic?
Unfortunately.
How about our Titanic beasts, which everyone seemed to be expecting from this release? But I mean, of course we're happy. Of course we're not complaining. But we can dream, can't we?
You got your Titanic beast. You got your Norn emissary. Aren't you thrilled with it?
It's not Titanic enough for me. No, it's too small, and it's too hefty and whatever. Do you two think Games Workshop has, as many people suspect, Titanic Tyranid Beast lying in the drawer for proper release in the future?
So there was that rumor. I don't know that we went over that, but there was definitely a rumor that I thought it was super suspicious because it came from, I was sitting on a plane with a Games Workshop designer, and the Games Workshop designer on the plane told me that they had developed like buttloads of Tyranid kaiju, and they wanted to do like almost a codex of Tyranid kaiju and all these huge kaiju together.
Sounds like my uncle worked at Nintendo sort of story.
Yeah, so I would love for that to be true. I don't expect that to be true. I agree that Tyranids need kaiju. We got the Norn emissary, but that's barely enough. I'd say that's barely enough Tyranid monstrous creature for us. I'd love to see more, but it's just a question of, whenever I try and predict Games Workshop stuff, I go back to like the patterns that we've seen from like other releases. And I can't think of a release where they gave them as much stuff as they just gave Tyranids, and then they turned around and gave them a pile more stuff. What I'm saying?
Yeah, of course. But
so,
it does feel weird that it's missing, isn't it? Doesn't it?
It does feel weird that it's missing, absolutely. And like, I don't like, the thing that I'm worried about is that Games Workshop for some reason doesn't understand what a Tyranid kaiju looks like. That they did the emissary, and they're like, there we go, we got it. That's it, man. That's exactly it. And we're like, no, you need to do far more than that. And they're like, what are you talking about? Here you go. Here's your kaiju. Don't you love it? And we're like, no, we need more. And they're like, what, more? What are you talking
about? Yeah, it's like Necrons. They got the
kaiju sounds like our clue word to jump in.
So we're snubbing him.
Hydra has joined the chat.
Yes, it's the mighty Hydra.
Hail Hydra.
Good evening.
Oh wait, shit, are we not supposed to do that? I thought that was an Avengers thing.
Marvel.
Maybe it's not.
That's Marvel.
No, but for other reasons. Okay, anyway, let's pretend I didn't say
know.
that. We'll fix that in post.
You said
hello,
what?
Hydra. Hello and welcome.
Hello. But I am not alone.
What?
Oh my god, he's not alone.
I have brought guests. Well, one.
Guest.
Yes.
Introduce your
Shall I
guest.
say
Who's your
hello?
guest?
Hello, it's me, the Mega
Hi.
Potato.
Oh my
Mega
God,
Potato!
guys, Mega Potatoes in the house. Mega Potatoes in the house. I'm so excited.
Hello, hello.
So
Oh,
Simon has long talked about his good friends at Das Imperatis 9. Is that what it's called?
No.
Oh shit, did I screw it up completely? What is it? Why don't you tell us about who we're joined by today? Who is the Mega Potato?
My name is Sebastian, or Sebo, as you want. I'm a German podcast host of a podcast called Magabotato, which means magazine about tabletop, and which is like always called. We are called the Mega Potatoes because, it's pretty similar. So yeah, and I'm here today because of the Spiel in Essen,
Yeah.
biggest board game show in Europe or the world.
Possibly the world?
So and Hydra is kind enough to give me a bed. So yeah,
Cool.
I will stay here. I will stay here for 2 nights. And yeah, I just
Okay.
came back from the convention, and yeah, now we're having some beers and a chat.
Okay,
Where you guys
sounds great.
went?
Sounds great, but I have an important question. Please look for bed bugs when you sleep at Hydra's place.
I will.
Thoroughly.
You're talking about gene stealers in the bed?
We don't know what kind of bed bugs he might have,
The
but he
good thing
might.
is, the good thing is that I have an inflatable bed, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Most
So he's
likely
not sleeping
no,
on a
but-
mattress of steel?
You should.
No, not for my guests. I sleep on a steel mattress, but not my guests.
We all should.
So wait, you guys went to Spiel today? I thought it was on the weekend.
Yeah, it starts on Thursday
Okay.
and it
Wow.
ends on Sunday. So it's 4 days of absolute madness.
What a week.
Yeah, it's the halls are crowded. A lot of stuff is already sold out. For example, this kitty magic stuff, Locana, this Disney
Oh,
rip
shit, yeah.
of magic with Donald Duck and Pluto and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, like magic cards?
Yeah, like, I saw that like on the interwebs before that they have like a they're promoting this big, like they
Yeah.
want to have their own trading card game system.
Yes, and it's huge.
And-
It's really, really big.
And they've thrown that at all the influencers.
Yes. And today the booth was completely sold out. I think that they will have more cards tomorrow or on Sunday, but they were completely sold out. And like the queue was around, it started at the booth and it went to another convention hall.
Oh wow.
So yeah,
Why do people want to play Disney Magic so bad? Is it only like Donald Duck and Pluto, or is it like
yeah, you can
more of a-
like I'm not that well
does
informed.
it have like
about it, but
Marvel stuff in it and like Star Wars stuff
you have
in it
like
too? or
you
no?
can play like Elsa, and you can have Stitch in your army, and you can have so, and then you can do stuff with them. I think it's just, if you look at the cards, it's Disney artwork, and some stats and some additional rules, like it is in Magic. But that's it. I don't know the mechanics behind it. I have no clue, but it's for me it's like a rip of Magic.
Okay, thank you. Could you do some researching for us, because we have to stay on topic in a way in this kind of podcast? Could you check for us if it's possible to implant some alien parasites into the throats of the Disney characters?
Well, I don't think that they will take this dark turn so soon.
Hey,
but
listen,
maybe
listen,
later.
listen. The Xenomorph Queen is a Disney princess.
Yes.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Alien franchise is owned by Disney. So
Oh, that's right.
And maybe it will be an extension. I don't know. Maybe in the future.
Also, to correct you,
I play Elsa and Stitch, and then it's your turn. Okay, I have this Xenomorph, and I play Buck Cannon, and you're dead.
Thanos,
Marco-
Thanos, and Xenomorph.
Marco, I'm not sure if you are up to the level of cringe or but have you thought about the fact that you have a whole room full of Disney shit now?
I do.
It's all Disney.
Yes.
You are our new Disney princess.
It makes me
Yes, for those
when I look at my aging
For
queen and
those-
imagine her in a pink tutu or something.
those following at home who might not be familiar, Marco, in addition to being a big Tyranid guy, he loves Tyranids and everything he does. He's obsessed with xenomorphs. He has like functioning colonial marine armor. He does colonial marine. Do we call it cosplay? What do we call it?
Yeah, it's called cosplay. I don't mind.
Yeah, like colonial marine cosplay from Alien. Aliens rather. He's got an alien queen head above him right now in his workshop. I don't know if you're in that room, but in one of his rooms, there's an alien queen floating above him. Queen
Life
head.
size, like huge.
So he has overnight, when Disney bought all the Alien stuff from Fox, become one of the biggest Disney fans in the world.
Yeah, I just came to realize that. I just came to realize that Star Wars is Disney as well, right?
Yes.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
totally.
Oh
The
shit!
thing
So
is,
you have aliens and
Double.
Disney at the same time?
so much stuff. I have 2 life-sized aliens standing around in my home, like 2 huge, over 2 meter big, life-sized alien creatures, like the aliens from the movies. And imagine the day when I had to tell them, "Sorry guys, you're not Disney's." The tears, oh the tears, and the crying, and I had to hug them for the whole night. It was
And the
so
sorrow.
sad. Yes,
Maybe-
yes.
Maybe you should buy a tiara now for them.
No. Yes,
Or
thanks.
you have to sculpt one
Ah.
as a present, birthday present.
So
A tiara for the queen.
Marco, you also cosplay as Emperor Palpatine. Does that mean that you're a Disney prince?
Yes, thank you. I guess, does Disney have kings or emperors? No, they all have princes. Shit.
He is a Disney prince
Oh,
because
man.
he does do Darth Vader. Darth Vader is the son of Queen Amidala. He's a Disney prince.
Oh,
Oh
Oh,
shit!
shit.
Yes.
Prince of the Land of Stench.
So Luke is also a prince.
how about
Jesus.
changing the lovely topics that we have around here to just something else? What do you think?
Yeah, okay. So, Simon,
Yes.
wait, Simon, are you going to spiel, or is it just Zebo who's going to spiel?
No, he arrived today from the dark German south, and
From it's heaven, okay? It's Bavaria, it's Lower Franconia.
No, these guys have told me I'm well versed about Bavaria. Bavaria is not heaven, from what I've heard.
Dark parts of Germany. Now your friends think I'm from Saxonia.
oh
You did some
oh
oopsie schmoopsie with the it's
Oh, shit.
it's-
yeah.
Yep.
Are you still there?
I've had it described. Yeah, we can hear you.
So the thing is, he arrived today, and I'm going to be or we will be hitting the show together tomorrow.
Yeah.
So that's what's going to happen, and
Yeah.
we'll enjoy the madness. Apparently, it has become really incredible full compared to last year.
Yes.
You say it was full last year?
No.
Well, I thought it was full last year, but everyone I talked with said, "Oh, no, that was nothing." And sadly, I have to say they were right, because today I parked about 5 kilometers away. It's not, it was 5.3 kilometers away, or in funny measurements, it's 3 miles.
Oh, we
or
don't have
something.
any funny people here. We don't have. Funny
Okay,
people.
okay. It's
Oh wait,
about
no, Flynn, you
it's
guys
about
use funny money,
300
right?
football fields.
Wait,
Or
I think this
Good.
sounds like
1,200
funny
washing
money.
machines or something like that.
I guess the German way to phrase it would be, "But you have healthy legs, huh?"
So yeah, and then there was like a park and ride shuttle bus, and the queue for that thing was like 400 meters long.
Oh my.
Yeah,
Apparently, it's crazy full.
it's extremely full. I think it is way too many people, but yeah, what can you do? It's everyone wants to go, and for me, I was asking myself the question when I saw people carrying like 7 games in those big board game backpacks around, and other had like what's the English word for Bollerwagen?
Oh shit!
Tiny
Oh, a
lorry.
wheelbarrow?
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah,
a
something like
wagon?
that. So 4 wheels
A wagon
and
for
like
children?
yeah, exactly. And they were like carting around like millions of games, and I was like, I really would like to know how many games were bought today that will never be played.
Yes, yes.
That's capitalism for you.
Huh?
That's capitalism for you.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like,
Oh,
and
wow.
all the board games were extremely expensive. Even like the normal, yeah, you have like a board, and you have some cards, and you have some tokens, and it's $60.
Wow.
Euro. So
Euro,
like
60 euro. 120
€60
bucks Canadian.
for a game
100,
that
120.
would have cost like 30 3 or 4 years ago.
Yep.
Even no miniatures, nothing, just card, and that's it. And yeah,
But on the other side, there appear to be some good deals. So when I look at what you
Yeah.
brought home,
miniature wise, there are some really great deals. Like Titanforge has some, how's that called? This, like you put in a coin and you twist a little wheel, and
like
then
those capsule machines.
yeah, capsule machines, genau.
Capsule machines, yeah.
Exactly. And one capsule costs like €2, and like these is this thing on? Hello. And like these 3 guys,
I'm
You
not
don't have
sure.
camera on.
Oh,
those-
give me a sec.
yeah,
That's because I'm
It's okay,
stupid.
you don't have to.
Yeah, but I have. But I just
okay.
constantly forget that I need to switch it on. There you go. But for some weird reasons, YouTube doesn't show anything.
I don't have your video up because you don't have video on. I don't see any video coming from you.
Yeah, nothing's coming in.
Still no?
Very sad.
Marco's crying.
Oh.
Womp womp.
No,
There we go.
Okay.
Should
Oh,
be
something's
working
coming.
now.
it's loading.
Raising.
You see it?
No.
1 sec.
We've
Not
got
yet.
the dancing squares.
Dancing squares. Welcome to the shit show.
You are the dancing
So this
square.
one thing to pitch this kind of book. I just discovered my first new gene stealer, and I'm in love.
Wait. Come again, Marco? I missed the beginning of that. Did you say you just assembled your first gene sealer?
My first new gene stealer, like the newest
I want to hear that. I want to hear about this.
kit of the Forge gene stealer. I just put it together while we talked.
Wow!
Oh, great.
I wasn't a fan when I saw the pictures because the claws looked too big, but seeing them for real is like, wow, they're really good sculpts. So dynamic.
Nice.
Wow. Yep.
Glad you like them.
What do you think about the hands?
The hand, like not the claws, the hands, yeah?
Yeah, well, in general, I heard that they're rather large.
The claws, that's what I said before. When I saw the pictures of the Games Workshop promotion pictures, I thought the
Yeah.
claws were way too large. The hands are
The
fine.
front
like,
3-finger, is that what you're talking about? The front
Exactly.
3-fingered things?
but in hindsight, I think it's mainly to do with the way they do the pictures and the painting scheme. Yes, they are larger. Yes, that's a matter of taste. But when I see the whole model assembled in front of me, it doesn't bother me at all.
Good.
I
Like
think
there's
it-
so
Yeah.
I think a lot of the time it's like the angles they show and the paint job. Like the Lictor is a prime
Not
example
a good
of it.
angle. Terrible
Yeah,
angle. They picked the worst
Right.
angle of that model. It looks
I
so
think
much
in
better
these-
than they made it look.
The instruction
with-
booklet has a great angle, which they didn't use.
Yeah, same with the Lictor, I think. They had so cool poses, and they chose the lamest one and the bad angle
Yeah.
too. It's like, wow, you have such a cool model, and you showed it so badly.
Well,
really.
They chose the neutral one.
I will ditch out of Discord for a second. Be back.
It
See
was
if
fun.
Okay.
it works then.
Well, okay. Well, hold on. Oh, I was going to ask you about the kill team.
Oh, yeah, we shall. We have 2 topics left, I guess. Topic number 1 is still thinking about the kaiju, Tyranid.
Yep.
We're just in the middle of that. And whenever we're fitting gap, I can still tell the entertaining story about my super glue mishap.
He's back.
I don't know if people wait. While we're in between things, Flynnhammer, take a spin through the chat, please.
Oh, good. We've got a lot of stuff in the chat. So we've had some other people join us from when we first went through. So I'm just making sure who we've already said. So Dan Kapliner joined us. I'm going to pronounce this wrong, but it's Brund Jongen.
Oh, I don't even see that one.
That's a new one. Dave
Oh,
Pikey.
Brun Jongen. Oh yeah, interesting.
Succeed, damn you. I would always say that way. Joins us as well. Will K and Evil Laugh. So tactical debaggers here.
Welcome.
Hi,
Good to
Diana.
have you all aboard.
So
So
there
what are
was
folks talking about in the chat?
so there's some talks about Killteam. So Felix, so Dave Pikey's last one says it strikes and a gargoyle upgrade sprue. So could see a
Oh, for kill team. Interesting idea.
Gargoyles didn't get an update.
Gargoyle. I would be shocked if they gave like a fully winged kill team. Like I feel like that might really turn the tables and kill. Maybe Flynnhammer's right. Maybe we're going winged everything.
Wow, that would be crazy.
Felix says, yeah, Genius Sealers. Dan goes Ripper Swarm Box. Tom Wilson does.
Ripper Swarm box. Interesting. Wait, as a kill team?
To be honest, I would just love to have a Ripper Swarm Box full stop.
True. But I'm just thinking like a Ripper Swarm kill team. Like how wacky that would be.
Tom Wilson goes, he likes a Nid versus Katachan box.
Oh, I would love Nids versus Katachan. That's a good call.
Succeed, damn you, with a Lictor kit.
That's the best name, and I'm glad you're saying it like that.
I'm going from various different edges of way to say it every time because I love doing it. It says a Lictor kill team.
Arco was talking about that. Like, it doesn't seem likely because we got so many Lictors, but that would be amazing.
Yes.
One thing I want to touch on. Sorry to interrupt, Flynn. I shared that list of like possible kill team rumors, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the guy who was sharing those with us, I said like people were saying like, oh man, no Tyranid kill team, that really sucks. I'm like, yeah, I really hate that. And they said something like Tyranids won't be getting their own kill team, but they'll be getting something to make Tyranid players happy.
What?
So maybe that could be like new rules, like a White Dwarf kill team that takes existing models and makes them into kill team. How cool would that be? So maybe they're like, surprise, Lictor kill team. I don't think it's going to happen, but I would love it.
I've got something very quickly in kill teams. It's like Necrons were the last edition's like refresh bad guy army in air quotes, and they only had an upgrade sprue. So it's most likely if they were to follow that pattern, it would be an upgrade sprue for something for that. But again, that's the only example we have. Yeah, it's the only example we have because before that was Death Guard and there wasn't a kill team for them in that sort of regards. Next we've got Dan says,
Chat, yeah, go for the chat. Sorry.
Yeah, Dan says I've seen this stream mentioned on a few channels recently for optimal Tyranid knowledge.
Wait, what? Are you serious, Diana?
Diana,
Hey,
where?
Wait,
Where?
what? Wait, back the truck up. We're getting mentioned? Do these people not know that we are a shit show?
The shit show.
All right, so we need to flex some more of our optimal Tyranid knowledge, people. We need to get our earn our keep. So Simon,
Yes.
when we're finished with the chat, I'm going to tell you right now so you can start giving it some thought. I want you to give some thought to what would be your optimal Tyranid kill team. Like, what do you think Games Workshop's going to do for a Tyranid kill team? And then what would be your dream? So don't tell us right now. Give it some thought. And then Flynn's going to finish going through the chat, and then we're going to come back to you for that.
Okay.
So Flynn, continue.
Yeah. So we have Succeed, damn you!
Amazing, I love it.
Could be a Zode kill team. They're technically Tyranids.
Oh my god, don't do that to me. Don't tease me with a Zote kill team. How fun would that be?
And then Tom Wilson just says the only thing that's making me think there may be more Tyranids coming is there's currently no way of buying the Screamer Killer.
You're right.
And then Tom and Succeed, damn you! End up going into a little bit of discussion of what Tyranid stuff is still not technically available from stuff in Leviathan, which is surprisingly quite a bit.
So this is something that I want to just touch on quickly. I think we've talked about this on the stream before. In case you stream. If you look at Leviathan, you look at the sprues in it. Everything is on its separate sprue, except for the Screamer Killer and the Neurotype. So the Barb Gaunts are in their separate sprue. They've been released separately. The Termagants are on separate sprues that have been released separately with upgrade sprues for the weapons. The Echophage is on a separate sprue, not released yet. Separately, the Von Ryan's Leaper is separate sprue, and the Winged Hive Tyranid Prime is on a separate sprue. Oh, and the Neurogods. They're all on separate sprues. Yes.
No. The reason I'm
Yes.
saying no.
So what you're saying...
I know you're saying they're all on separate, as in they don't have any units contained on their sprue, but the sprue molds have them together. So I've had my Barb Gaunts and my Neurogorns come on the same sprue.
Yes, but the Barb Gaunts have already been released separately, and it's the same sprue. So you can just snap them in half and like put one in one box and one in another box. That doesn't stop.
Yeah.
I thought that too, but the fact that the Barb Gaunts have been released on the exact same sprue puts challenges the idea that they couldn't just snap off the Neurogaunts and put them in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and the same point goes for the Terminator Captain and the Wing Prime. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So oh shit, I've gone in. So yeah, so what I'm just trying to say is that we can expect probably, I don't know why they haven't done it yet, but whenever Games Workshop needs a release and it's written for a release, they're probably going to take the Neurogaunts, they're going to take the Winged Prime, they're going to take the Neurogaunts, the Winged Prime, the Von Ryan's Leapers, the Psychophage, and they're just going to put those in their own boxes.
Yeah.
And release them separately. Why they haven't done it yet is anyone's guess. But yeah, so that's what I'm expecting. However, the weird thing in there is that, as noted in the chat, the Screamer Killer and the Neurotyrant are blended. They're blended on one big sprue. So you couldn't release them separately easily. What you could do, what I kind of predicted they might do before, was get some kind of weird Monsters of the Swarm box where you get a Neurotyrant and a Screamer Killer together. Which, I don't know, that seems weird.
There is the gene stem called Brutkoven as a precedent.
Yes, you're right, Marco. Yeah. That is a very good example. Yes, just like the genes that are called Brood Coven. It would be something like that.
I'm making my homework these days.
What's that?
Yeah, I'm making my homework these days on the cards.
Good man.
I had the example of, for the Necrons, they had the Royal Court, where you had all their special character models all on that, and they charged 50 quid for it. But they released it afterwards. I just don't know if they'll be able to validate that for the Tyranids, where it's only 2. But then again,
yeah, it would be weird. So from that, was it Tom Wilson who said that from that you can extrapolate that maybe they're going to release the Screamer Killer separately?
Yes.
Yeah, I think I can see it. Yeah, so from that I took it that either it would be sad the Screamer Killer and the Neurotyrant are going to be limited models, or they're probably going to release a Screamer Killer box separately, which has been rumored that there was a multi-part Screamer Killer coming down the pipe. And I don't know, but then like a Neurotyrant, would it get like a weird like multi-part kit with like extra options? That part kind of confuses me. But
We need
yeah,
more
you can guess
psychic
that something like that may be coming.
Yeah.
What's that fun?
We need more psychic spawn mines.
Oh yeah. Oh, the Neuralids. They're so much fun. I love those little buggers. I bought. I bits ordered some Neurotyrants, and I honestly think that half the reason I did it was to get more sick.
Sure.
So just
Yeah, I
quickly
just wanted to touch on that because I would agree with Tom Wilson that could be could predict that there's going to be a separate Screamer Killer box sometime not too distant future. I really hope so because like the Screamer Killer is such an iconic Tyranid. It would be shitty for it to be box locked.
Sure. But honestly, who's cuter, the Tentaclids or the Neurotyrant boys?
Oh, you mean the guys who come with the
Oh, it's
the,
Neuralids. Psychic spawn mines, that's so much better.
No, I don't know. The Tentaclids are pretty nice. I do like the Tentaclids. They come with the Harpy.
I've got enough of them, but I think that the psychic spawn mines just the glowing brain is so much cuter than just the flying missile.
Well, I'm with you, Marco. You like those better, the Remora drones or whatever the heck they're called?
Tentaclids are super duper cute. Yeah.
Agreed. With you. Okay, so more in the chat, Flynn? You made it through, more or less?
So we've got a bit more. So while we're on the topic of Disney, Dan says, "Oh God, is Disney Gene Stealer going to be next year's June Stealer?" You'll have to wait and see.
Sorry, Disney Gene Stealer?
Yeah. And Tom Wilson does come in very quickly, going, "Stitch already has 6 limbs."
Oh no!
Point.
Oh, I know.
I'm gonna veto this.
Yeah, but he goes, yeah. I've already got some ideas in the works for June Stealer to flesh out a bit first. Swordplay joining us. Evil Laughman joining us.
Evil Laugh, hello, welcome. Wait, who else
Succeed.
joined us? The
Tactical
Dwarfins is here.
Dwarfins just joined us. Tactical joined us. Succeed, damn you. Says, speaking of Tyranid, Kaiju, I was building a pair of the epic scale dominatrix today. 28mm scale of all that in plastic would be cool. Looks like it'll be a Bane blade with legs size.
That would be my dream model.
Yeah, Marco's been wanting that for a long time. Tyranid Dominatrix in plastic.
Yes. But
I'm with him on
succeed.
it.
Succeed, damn you. You must be very
Okay, getting
recent
a little
to us. And I'm trying to do this, but you must be very recent to us because Nick has created 3 already. Hydra's created 1, and though I recently found another one to share on Warp Shadow today. So
yeah, and apparently blah 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 blah. Oh God, why have I forgotten?
Victor, Hydra.
No, not Hydra. The dude. God, he just did the hair duel, the barbed hair duel. Sword. Frankendoodle. Frankendoodle.
So
Frankendoodle's got the classic paint scheme, the like 3rd edition cover paint scheme. Frankendoodle is playing with ideas of doing a Tyranid.
I would so love to see him tackle it.
And I've got another one in the pipe.
Yes.
Possibly for our definitely for our own little Flynnhammer here.
What?
Yes.
Yeah,
Well,
you didn't know this?
Don't you remember what happened in March? Where I showed off the Protonid for Nick?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he sent me a Protonid.
Yeah. There's down payment in air quotes.
Okay.
More as bribe.
Yeah, he's bribing me with a Protonid to make him a Blah, 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 blah.
Dominated
Dominatrix.
4.
Good plan.
Yes, he tried at least.
He succeeded.
He
Yes.
succeeded. I never heard that this
Yes.
deal went down.
What
Oh,
can I
no?
say?
No.
Let me underline the Gene Stealer card has a rule in New Edition that says back into the shadows. And that's exactly what the Hydra did this evening. He used the rule to get back into the shadows and lurk upon us again.
What?
Because you weren't talking for a while there.
So, Nick, just got a very quick question from Dwarfenage.
I'm sorry if I lurked for a bit, but you know me, GW rumors of what they might be doing and what addition to where. Sorry, that is very hard for me to follow up.
No problem at all. I just thought the rule was a very nice image of you liking going back into the shadows.
Nick Dwarfish wants to know, did you run an ad because he got hit with an ad and can only be done manually on a live stream?
You can run ads manually on a live stream. I don't want to bother with it.
So you
I
have
let
it, cool.
YouTube decide when they go.
Oh, so it's just, so you didn't present one on this because Dwarfenage got hit
No,
with
I-
one. Unless it was a tuning.
I am not coordinated enough to stream and build a Tyranid and decide when ads need to go in the stream. So YouTube's like, you want us to run ads for you? I'm like, yeah, okay, you do.
Tutsical says needs more Wesley Snipes styling.
Quiet you. Listen, Nora. So anyone who missed our Work in Progress Wednesday stream, I'm working on the Deathleaper that my lovely Norn Queen Nora bought me for my birthday. And because everyone who comes to the Work in Progress Wednesday live stream is a bunch of jabronis, they got onto like this. Nora was talking about how she bought
you did the
Deathleaper for me
glasses.
because I'm getting there. Nora told me that she bought Deathleaper for me because it reminds her of Blade, Wesley Snipes' Blade from the Blade films. And then these jabronis were like, "Oh, you should put glasses on it. Oh, you should give it a sword. Oh, you should do this. You should do that." I'm like, God. So today, I'm like, Nora, I'm working on Deathleaper on stream today, and she's like, "You're gonna put glasses on it, right?" Damn it, I don't want to put glasses on it.
Why not?
Like, he has six eyes. I'm like, he has 6 eyes, and I'm like, what the hell? How am I gonna put glasses on him? He has 6 eyes. Wait, I'm gonna see if I can do this. Where are my glasses?
Yeah.
Can I get face cam up? Where's face cam?
I've only got to the bit in there.
Bend some wire.
Oh, I got this. Hold on, Flynn, go ahead.
I only got to the point of where you guys started talking about doing the glasses for it. I haven't got to the point of the sword, or the sword bit is just about to come up. But yeah, it's
Okay,
it was.
But there's a big difference between doing glasses and doing sunglasses, right?
why can't I? Hold on a sec.
The question for me is it he got 6 eyes? So is it sunglasses with 6 like tiny little glasses?
So wait,
or is it
hold
one
on.
really
That's the
big
request.
sunglass?
Yeah,
This is literally what I'm trying to show you right now. Oh wait, what the hell? Why can't I pull up my face cam?
Yeah. While you're putting up that, Diana does respond in regards to the bit about us being knowledgeable, saying, "I don't know the names. It's stuff Tom watches, but he can't tell you at the moment as he's making dinner."
Okay, so here's the thing. I got my face up on the face cam. Welcome to the newly clean studio. Look, I got some nice shelving up here with some art above it.
Oh,
good times.
Good.
So here's the face cam. So I told Nora, I'm like, listen, I don't want to put glasses on this guy because like he's got 6 eyes. How am I gonna put glasses on him? She's like, hey, you know what the kids are doing these days? They wear the glasses like this.
Oh no!
They're like, just do his glasses like this.
Oh no!
Wait.
I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do his glasses like this. That's
We're
not
still waiting for
okay.
stream to catch up.
Yeah, please
well,
wait.
until you laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah. You'll see. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait for those idiots on the other side of the world.
Oh, I should have wait. I could have just turned on my video here.
Yeah.
Now we can see
Nice.
it.
So dumb.
To be honest, all I'm just thinking of is someone reading a book librarian style, and they just push it back up.
Yeah, that's basically it. That's basically what we're talking here.
I think you should give him some glasses. Do you remember like the 2000s where you get the glasses with the wie heißen die Dinger hier?
Oh.
Yeah,
You mean the New Year's glasses where they've got the
Where
zeros
where
the
the-
eyes?
where they were not attached behind your ears, but on top of your head. And
Oh,
there was,
okay,
like-
yeah.
Do you remember?
Like a cap?
I think so, like a headband.
Yeah, it was like super silly glasses, and you wore them like a cap. Like yeah.
Okay.
I
Cool.
need to find a picture. I can't describe it in English. But they're super ugly.
That's definitely what I want on my super badass leader Lictor. Is super ugly.
You're super badass
definitely
Tyranid
the vibe I'm going for.
with the fancy cloak.
And
You're not
sword.
doing the
hey,
cloak,
hey,
right?
listen. Wesley Snipes sells the cloak.
Are you fucking
What?
serious?
Listen, buddy. Have
You're
faith.
doing
How many
the cloak.
Tyranids have I fixed in the years? How many Tyranids have I fixed in the years? How many Tyranids have I made work? You know what I'm going to do here? I'm going to do the cloak, and you're going to be like, God damn, that cloak is amazing. I need to make it work. I need to have one.
Oh wow.
Have faith.
That's
Okay?
that's okay. I'll believe in you. I believe in your abilities. I was just told by someone sitting next to me that when you do things, you cannot be told apart if it's a Games Workshop
Yeah.
Tyranid or a Nick Jones Tyranid. But if you fix
right.
that cloak to a degree that I like it, I'll kiss your naked butt.
Oh, wow. Oh, Matt. Oh, my. Getting Slaneshi up in here. Where's my Slaneshi content sign? Right. So, Flynn, anything else going on in the chat that we should get to?
So, Diana goes, Nits wouldn't need glasses. They are superior specimens, but speaking as a spectacle wearer,
Too.
Tactical says they should wear their sunglasses on the back of their head, like Guy Fieri style.
Oh, no. I hate that guy. I hate him so much.
So that
I hate him
everyone
so
knows
much.
how
I want
good
to
he is.
ban you right now for saying that. Jesus.
Tom goes, is there anything more ridiculous than the shutter shades?
Shades. Oh, are they like the cool dude shades? Like the
The ones with the lines.
I hacked
yeah.
the internet?
But while we've got Tom here, Tom, we need to know who is saying we are good at this. We need to know and correct them.
Let them know that this is actually a shit
Okay.
show and they shouldn't expect so much of it.
Okay, I found the name of the sunglasses. It's
Yes.
Oakley over the top sunglasses.
Oh, what is this Oakley? I gotta go look these
Oakley
up. Oakley over the top.
over the top.
Sorry,
They
when
are-
you say Oakley, I think
They
of
are
like the
extremely expensive and extremely silly.
They're
we've got a
Oakleys,
brand in the-
right?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
we've got a brand here in the UK called Oakley, which is like oat milk. Like
Oh my god, these glasses are amazing. Crap.
See? Now you
Okay,
can.
I
give
found
me
a 3D
Tyranids
print.
glasses.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Holy
oh jeez.
holy crap. Wait, okay. I gotta get this in the stream. Because this is look at this. Wait, where'd they go? Why is my stream broken?
Which one? This is just like 90s sci-fi.
I'm gonna get someone with them on because like that. Okay, this guy looks like a nerd. We gotta get a nerd in these.
Oh, wait.
So nerd.
Oh, it was one of the Spy Kids films.
Oh, wow.
I literally have never seen these before, Zebo. Thank you for
I first saw
putting this in
them.
my life.
I first saw them when the wrestler Conan, who fought for WCW at that time, with the LWO, the Latino World Order, wore them back in the end of the 90s, something like that.
Yeah.
That's the
Wow.
first and last time I saw these.
So these are the Oakley's over-the-top sunglasses. They are okay. So you know the
Oh,
expression "over the top." These are definitely over the top.
Oh yeah, they're so over the
Too
top.
much. Yeah,
It looks
amazing.
like Ben Stiller.
I'm so glad they exist, and
Ben
now
Stiller
I
Ant-Man.
definitely want to put them on Deathleaper. 'Cause damn, I'm only half kidding.
Only half kidding. Okay.
But
Only
mate,
half kidding. There's danger of me putting these on Deathleaper. Let's put it that
if you
way.
do it though, you have to have one little section for each eye. It's the
Oh,
only
that'd
way
be
they'll
too much.
accept
Okay,
it.
we're not putting sunglasses in. So I chose the Lictor head because then he's only got 2 eyes that I need.
Tom
Sorry, you're
Wilson goes-
welcome.
Oh, brilliant. Tom Wilson goes there.
So I
and
think
rides
I'm
him
gonna
on
go
bike
with,
and
like,
was.
Like big Oakley's style lenses, but I don't think Nora's gonna be happy. I think she's gonna be like, these don't look like sunglasses at all. I'm gonna be like, please just allow this to be enough.
You didn't specify what type of sunglasses.
Yeah. There you go.
And you can
Oh, also, question has okay, I'm gonna get the over the tops. People have seen these now. I'm gonna get rid of this. Flynn, do you know if Deshande has posted his awesome Lictor pose yet on like the wider internet?
I believe I have seen something in regards to it today.
Because it was in the Discord, and I want to share it here, but I don't know if I should share it if like Deshande hasn't posted.
Give me 3 minutes.
3
Yeah.
minutes. That's pretty long for the
Yeah.
internet.
All right, well, there you go, Hydra. Well, he's taken 3 minutes. You can take 3 minutes to tell us what you would want from a Tyranid kill team.
Oh shit. Okay.
You're on the spot, buddy. Good luck.
Well, I think I would go with the obvious. I would go with a Lictor, of course.
Just one?
Yeah. And to be fair, I have no idea how Killteam works and how many different dudes.
Here's a rundown. Here's a rundown. Remember back in the Games Workshop days when you were playing, you'd have like just say you were playing like Space Marines or some human thing like Chaos. You know how most squads were 10-man squads?
Yes.
That's Killteam. It's just basically a 10-man squad, but there's like a medic, and there's like a guy who's like a special weapons dude.
Yeah.
There's like a guy who's like a demolitions dude.
Yeah, I was about to say it includes different types of troops, right?
Yeah, you got it.
But NIDs don't have to be all of the same kind, right?
Well, this is so right now the Tyranid kill team that you can get. It came like when the game was first released. They had something called the Compendium, and it was like where they give you kill teams for all the factions, so everyone can play. But they're not special. So the Tyranid kill team, you can make it using warriors, gene stealers, or termagants or hormagants. But you can only have up to 8 termagants or hormagants, or a blend of them in your squad.
Yeah.
But you can take up to 10 gene stealers as one kill team, or you can take up to 6 warriors as one kill team, or you can take like 3 warriors with 5 gene stealers, 3 warriors with 8 hormagants, or 4 termagants and 4 hormagants. You can blend it up like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
But that's how Games Workshop handle it. How would you like if you could do anything? What would you do for a team?
I would try to take the different roles they have in the Hive fleet and scale them down. Not have just one troop type. Just basically think of Ocean's 11, where you have different dudes, doing different roles, and I would try to find different units doing the different roles. So I would go for a Lictor for doing infiltration, kind of being the, if you will, the hacker dude. So he's there to he has eaten all the brains, and he knows the codes, and he has hands to manipulate stuff.
Yep.
So that's what he would do. And then I would go with a blend for warriors. Maybe a warrior having like a heavy stubber, the being the fire platform.
Yeah.
And then because I just love them to death, I would go for Termagants with a variety of weapons. Like, and I would love to have a warrior carrying something like a flamer, like a blend of warrior
Ooh.
and a pyrovore.
I like that.
So yeah, like a heavy flamer on a like the Tyranid equivalent of a heavy flamer on a warrior.
Yeah.
And yeah, well, I'm not so confident with the different roles of Nero, Tyrant, Lictor thingies. Well, with all the new stuff, I haven't dug into their very purposes on the battlefield by now, so I cannot tell you what would make sense of them. But I feel like to me, Killteam is played on a scale where very toned down. No, let me put this
The board
differently.
is shockingly small. Like I played Killteam and I played on like a regulation size board, and it is very small.
No, I'm thinking about it lore-wise, right?
Yeah.
So you don't have big psychers running around, so you don't need for anti-psychers, something like that. I think even a zoanthrope would attract too much attention from anyone. So the kill team is for me like infiltration and destroying sensitive objects, and having something magnificent like a zoanthrope would attract too much attention and creating too much of a shadow in the warp.
Yep.
Yeah. And that's why I would go with low synapse creatures or independent creatures such as the Lictor. Yeah.
Like full-size versions of the Lictor or like smaller like versions of it?
Oh, I haven't thought about different sizes. But of course, as you are toying around with different scales, like having a different scale Lictor would be cool. That's for sure. I would funny as I was thinking about that, I wouldn't funnily go not with Gene Stealers. I know Marco did in his kill team, but to me, Gene Stealers would be very hard to control because they're always trying to infiltrate, like they're always trying to infect people, and they're like a very yappy dog on a leash. Like, oh, let me go, let me go, let me go. No, you stay here. No, let me go. I want to infect this dude. No, you stay here. No, let me go. Something along those lines. And at some point, the leading warrior would be pissed as hell and let the thing go, and then it's getting shot by a flamer. And then it starts already, becomes very funny, and yeah.
Yeah, as I've made it clear with all my randomness, I subscribe to the idea of taking. I really like your idea, Simon, of taking the different Tyranid roles and like shrinking them. Well, I don't know if you exactly meant it this way, but how I interpret it is shrinking them down into kill team size.
Yep.
So like this is my Gene Stealer Lictor mini Lictor thing that I really need to finish soon. Yeah, so I definitely go in for that, and I liked your idea of like having a warrior with a heavy flamer type thing. I think that's a really good
Damn.
Cool. Yeah, thanks for giving us the rundown of how you would do your Tyranid kill team. I like that. What do folks in the chat think?
So I'm just gonna wait for my laptop to keep itself from overheating.
What? Your laptop's overheating?
Well, it run out of power. It was like, I need heat. It needs battery, and then it just starts the fan going crazy. But I did find out Deshande hasn't posted that Lictor pose yet.
Okay, well, I'm going to be a dick, and I'm going to put it up here because I'm not ripping it off. I had this idea a long time ago. This is very similar to a really cool idea that Shande had. Kit bashing, I think.
Yes. While you're bringing it up, the agent of chaos himself says,
Oh.
"Hi and goodbye from work."
Oh, goodbye.
Symbiote Joe.
Oh, Symbio. Hello and goodbye.
Kajan joins us, drops by, and says, "Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification of upcoming videos. And don't forget about the upcoming working with
Wait, work in progress Wednesday.
That's all, folks. Work in progress Wednesday stream. The Warhammer Day stream on the 14th with the Xenowatch edition.
Hey, don't talk about that one. I'm going to cancel that one probably.
We can't do that one. Evil Laugh says Tyranid Killteam is very simple. Very little special stuff. Kajan also goes on to say, if you'd like to support Mr. Pink and what he does, then check out his Patreon with the link. And I believe.
Thank you so much, Kajan. Kajan's showing up on the stream. Kajan is like always there on our Work in Progress Wednesday stream, doing a great job. But also showing up here to let everyone know about supporting on Patreon. So I really appreciate that, Kajan.
I believe Hotbug Summer stickers are gone, but I'm sure Mr. Pink will hand out some other cool stickers soon to his Patreon.
We still have Hotbug. If you want to join my Patreon right now, I will give you a Hotbug Summer sticker. Still have a couple left.
There goes.
You missed them and you'd like to get one.
He says, and stay tuned for Nidvember. It isn't that long for crazy Nidmus.
Oh, Jesus.
We have
I
someone
fear that
new.
this year will be crazy like shit with all the new stuff.
Yeah, everyone will be getting Tyranids for Christmas?
No, I mean the Nidvember.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Well, Flynn's going to post about Nidvember soon. Nidvember is the month of everything Tyranid. We tend to come up with a theme. Flynn's got a cool one this year that we've been talking about for a few months.
So we've got one person who's very new to us here. Says Donald O. Merchu. Says,
oh,
hey,
Donald's been on the stream before. Donald's in the Discord as well.
Says, hey, Pink Typhus here. God damn, I love your nids so much, and those technicals are so right. Have you guys seen my Lictor Screamer Killer conversion? Would love to know your thoughts.
I would love to see that. I have not seen your Lictor Screamer Killer conversion. Cool.
Yeah,
sounds like an interesting combination.
Yeah, on the work for it, going like, we haven't. What's your Instagram?
I think it's Donald Omerchu. I think that's the Instagram.
Yeah, that's sort of check.
Cool, thanks. So, Simon.
Yes.
Have you had time to consider my wild idea about Spiel? You think you're gonna? Do you want to try?
Yes.
Awesome! I'm so excited. Make it as stupid and fun as you want. You guys just have a good time.
I haven't told my lovely guest about that by now, but
what? Okay.
Surprise, Evo!
Yay!
No, we'll tell you later. Nothing.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Nothing too bad.
Nothing too bad. It will be fun. It will be fun.
Amazing. Thanks for considering it.
So, I haven't thanked you for letting me join your stream. So I do that before I have to say, your Lictor, you just showed the tiny one.
Yeah.
I am not a Tyranid guy. I was always on the orc side. So, but I think it's similar. The infection is on both sides. So, but I really love your conversions, and you should consider to do this like professionally, because I think personally, I told it to Simon. I saw the video about your Screamer Killer and the original one, and side by side, I think there is you can't tell the difference between the original model and yours. when it comes to quality. So I think your stuff
Well,
is
thank you.
I think your stuff is at least as good as the GW stuff. And that Lictor you just showed is I think is way prettier than the original model. Like the new model. The cloaky guy is I don't like it, but it's okay. But there's another Lictor, I think, yeah, right?
Yeah, the
And I
Lictor
think
Lictor,
yours
awesome.
is way better. The like the pose is better. The overall creepiness, I don't know how to say that. Is it this model looks like you don't want to meet him in the hallway. Yeah, and the GW is like, I don't know. It's a cheerleader for me. Looks like it. But I really love your conversion. I just wanted to tell you.
Thank
I mean,
you. That's very kind.
yeah, thank you. But I think you already know that, but I love your Tyranid conversions better than the GW stuff. So
Thanks.
it's pretty awesome what you do.
That's very kind. I can't take full credit for this little guy here because Bargace, who used to be in the chat, I don't know if Bargace is still. Bargace did an initial kind of like concept for this, and Zebo, the reason you like this guy so much is that that's an orc skull in there.
Ah, okay.
So
See?
I'm just sneaking some orc in there. Yeah, so Bargace did like an initial concept for this, and then I took like Bargace's concept and just kind of like switched it up and made it my own. So I really appreciate Bargace. He was the one who kind of like made me think about using bloodletter legs on a Tyranid. I'd never considered that, despite using thousands of bloodletter legs on.
Yeah, it's
crew.
also the Tyrannosaurus Rex claws. I think they look like he's waiting to use them.
Oh yeah, like the little hands underneath.
Yeah.
I think those part of that might have been stolen from him too. These are Zoanthrope scything talons, like the little baby ones that come on Zoanthropes. And I never thought about using them as finger claws until I saw Bargace do it. But yeah, I've had people say find stuff like that before about liking my Tyranid designs and should be designing Tyranids professionally or whatever.
I don't know. Maybe I like have 3 Tyranid models or so, but I would consider buying this dude.
Oh, cool.
So
okay.
I never played Tyranids, but this one's really, really cool.
Well, I can't go into details, but I might be considering some kind of way to, because I do this professionally. Like I take commissions and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I may be considering another way to share my models with or conversions in the very early offings, but we'll see how it goes.
Okay.
What?
Spoiler!
Teasing.
He didn't tell anyone, at least not me.
Oh, it's very early offing. I tell people on the stream the cool stuff because I feel like you guys are my real. Not just the people on the stream, but also the people like in the chat. That I feel like the real diehards come to the stream.
Oh.
Yeah, that would be pretty awesome.
Look how our investigator journalist here pulled out your nose. Those juicy information.
There you go.
Awesome. Guys, I'm sorry to say that with this high point on our stream, but I have to go. But we're so well staffed this night that I'm sure you guys will handle it fine without me.
Well, Marco, we're really glad to have you back, buddy.
Yes.
And I hope you had a good time. And I'm glad that you tried very hard to keep us on the topic of Tyranids because that's the kind of stuff I like talking.
I should. Thank you so much. I should think we shall continue to talk on the kaiju or the Titanic creature thing one day later. And one day I will also tell you about the super glue accident that I had.
God.
Maybe
Do you want to talk about that now? I don't know. Like,
no, I don't have to. I mean, I could, but well.
I feel like it's not like epic enough to like save for another stream, but it is hilarious and horrible.
Well, I can't. I mean, I don't know about you as hobby accidents. I'm sure every one of us had one of these. when I was like 16 or something. I cut my knife, I cut my finger open when trying to cut off an orc of all things off the base, and the blood was so bad that I had to go to the hospital for stitches. But the worst hobby accident I ever had was when I had a super glue bottle getting stuck, just like today. That's why I remember it. And when I tried to get it unstuck, I made the super duper dumb mistake of looking into the bottle, where squeezing it.
Oh, jeez.
And the whole super glue ejaculated into my eye.
Oh my
God.
I love that you use the word ejaculate.
Yeah, that's what I'm laughing at.
Oh God.
Jizz.
It wasn't my best day. Let's leave it at that.
That is horrible.
Oh,
that is horrible, Marco.
really,
I'm so sorry.
really
Wait, that happened to you today? When did that happen?
No. I remembered it today because I just got a stuck super glue bottle as well. But this story happened to me like 20 years ago or something. I don't know. Long time.
Oh,
were you
good.
like your eye was okay? You went to the hospital, or like what was the?
Well, with one eye closed, back then the internet wasn't there like today. So in Germany we had a really big fat book called Die gelben Seiten, which was like telephone registry of all companies and services and everything that was offered that was not private. And in Die gelben Seiten, I looked up an eye doctor for the eye. How's it called? Is it called in English? I don't know.
Optometrist or ophthalmologist.
Optician.
Yeah. Okay.
Optician, sure.
And so I looked one of those up and phoned them all if I could come. And then I got one of those who said, "Yeah, just come. You're an accident. Of course you can come." And I shouldn't say this, but I jumped into my car with one eye open and one closed. And drove there, and I was lucky enough that on the way to the doctor, my eye was getting cleared again, so I was fine. I still have twice.
Oh, good.
Twice is good.
But don't look down your super glue bottle while you're. And did he ask you like how it happened?
No.
I think as a doctor, you don't ask these things.
Okay, Marco, you can stay for this if you want, or you can go. Thank you for sharing your super glue story, so that people know not to do that. But I have a doctor's story.
Okay, go. Yeah. How did your private parts get into the vacuum cleaner? I don't know, doctor. I don't know.
Okay, so close. Oh, one thing I just want to say so I can get this off the screen. I have a picture up here. This is Deshaunday's Lictor that he's converting. It's super awesome. He's converting it into like a kind of Spider-Man pose. So no, I'm not ripping off this pose, but it's similar to what I'm going for. So I just wanted to share.
Looks amazing, yes.
And that's how you do it. Give people credit when credit is due.
Yes. Give people credit.
So yeah, my cousin who lives in New York, Simon, you know him.
Yes.
He is becoming a doctor, and he's becoming an emergency room doctor, which is like a big deal. Like he sees it's very like hard work. He sees a lot of random stuff. He was here visiting with me and Nora, and of course we were asking him, so what's like the weirdest thing you've seen so far? Like what's the weirdest thing? Like what have you seen? This, that, the other thing. So he told us some stories, but then of course Nora, being the way she is, she's like, I need to ask you a very important question. Like, yes. She's like, have you seen anyone with something in their butt?
That's the most question.
This is like the legendary thing. And he's like, what the heck? Why is everyone so obsessed with like patients who have stuff in their butt? And he's like, no, I haven't seen anything in the butt yet. But let me tell you, one of my colleagues got a patient with something in their butt, and she was like bouncing off the walls. This is like a doctor in training. And she's like, oh my God, I got a butt thing, guys, I got a butt thing. And everyone's like, yeah, okay, good. That's great. She was losing her mind.
Because it's the meme.
And
What meme? Is it meme?
Anything's a dildo if you're brave enough.
Anything's a what?
Oh, now we need the Slaneshi content.
We needed that 10
And
minutes ago.
I'm not. It's not my fault. I just want to point this out. It's not my fault.
Good man.
This time.
Yes, this
All right.
time, but still counts. Not my fault.
Usually it is.
Yes, I know.
Says Marco, the guy who constantly brings up the Tyranid sphincter.
Yeah, the sphincter's my piece of my thing, but Simon's well, the whole range.
This is the first time I've brought anything up that's remotely Slaanesh.
I feel like you must have done it before.
I insinuate
yeah.
what you guys have said.
Thank you to everyone who has joined us for this stream. I hope it was as much of a shit show as you expected. It was a little bit all over the map, but I've had a good time.
Are we done already?
We don't have to be done. I just want to like have a formal goodbye for Marco.
Yeah, thanks. Bye.
Marco, thank you so much for joining us, and we look forward to talking to you about Tyranids again soon. I promise we'll do that kaiju conversation. Please don't let us get away with it. Make sure you bring it back up.
Have a great time. Thank you. Bye-bye. Night.
Have a great weekend.
Bye.
Talk to you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye. All right, and then there were 4, 5. What the heck are we? 4 now.
4,
Yeah.
yes.
So just the
So
Google's thing from earlier, what he was referring to was in the Discord he posted about his Screamer Killer that he's put the Toxicrene base tentacles onto.
Oh, I think I did see that.
Yeah. So
that was the Screamer Killer Lictor.
yeah, that's the Screamer Killer Lictor. So I do like it. For me, there's only one little bit about it. It's just he also said there's gap filling still needs to be done. For me, I just think it needs this little bit of blending from the Toxicrene top of the lit bit area, you know, the bit that goes around it, to the into the Screamer Killer mouth, because at the moment they're just a bit of a step. It's a really great idea, and I do like it. It's just that little bit just needs to be blended.
And because it's a great idea, we want to make sure it's super well executed.
Oh, Nick, you've got a bit of like a line on this coming through on YouTube, like some sort of.
What? I got a line.
Like on the camera, I thought it was my screen at first, but as I scroll up, it goes.
Oh, sorry. No, I've got a pin here.
No, it's well, it could be no, because when you move your hand, it's like a dead pixel sort of thing. The best way to describe it.
See it.
What are we talking about?
So, if you're looking at the YouTube stream, between the chisel saw blade and the clippers, there's like a line that where Nick's hand is now, it still stays there.
Yeah.
Oh, I see that. Oh, what? Oh, what the hell?
So I don't know if that's something like to do with dead pixels or something scratches.
Oh, you know what it is?
What?
There's something. Hold on. There's something.
There's
Or
an
is
hair.
Discord? Is that the Discord?
No, no.
Thing?
Hold on. I think I know what it is.
It's a hair.
No, I screwed up.
What?
It is.
Oh, the fragment of something.
This is the Discord bit where we're chatting on.
Yeah, and I got rid of it.
Yeah.
Good.
Good. I thought it was
this...
wrong.
Technical.
Sorry, I had a thing on the screen to show who was talking, and my Discord does a weird thing, or not my Discord, my OBS does a weird thing with.
Stop.
What are we doing here?
Like,
technical support.
Windows. Yeah, Boomer tech support. Isn't that we haven't done that in a while?
Yeah.
Boomer tech support.
That's the orphanage's role now.
Hey, are you calling me a boomer?
No, because he does all the tech
bastard.
support for all of us.
You bastard. Is Dwarfenage still here? Yeah. Tech support. The other day, Dwarfenage is like, hey, we got to talk about your voice on your video. Like, what's wrong with my voice?
Yes.
Too much of a boomer.
So
yeah, so it was the edge of that window. Thanks for catching that.
Yeah, I thought there was something gone wrong with my computer. That's why I was scared for a moment.
Well, you have this thing brand new. Don't they last these days a little longer?
I've had it for over a year now, so my usage of it, no.
Yeah, so I've had my computer for like a little over a year or something like that. this one that I stream on, and I was just like watching a video the other day, and it had like a weird blue screen of death, like where it just like crapped out. I was like, what the heck? That was scary.
Do you remember when blue screens used to be part of the show?
Oh, absolutely, man. Like, dude, I grew up on blue screen of death.
Blue screen was part of the boot up sequence, wasn't it?
You're too young to remember.
Windows 98, you had a blue screen as it booted up saying like system booting.
Okay. Anything going on in the chat?
Okay, so Guardsman says, "Oh, here I thought superglue was invented to fix cuts."
Great.
Tim Wilson, I feel like there should be a Boy Scout badge for hobby accidents like this.
It might be what they were invented for, but it's not what they're used for today, right?
Yeah. Tom also says he's pretty sure that he's messaged Unique like an obsessive fanboy every time he hears the stream mentioned on other channels.
Oh, okay. So Tom is on that. Tom's
Yes.
right on that.
So you may need to check your messages to see where we have been mentioned.
Thank you, Tom. I don't remember one recently. But you probably sent one. No, I really appreciate that, Tom, because I'm not. This is the thing that pisses Dwarfenage off. This is where Dwarfenage does the most of his boomer tech support as my video editor / YouTube aficionado. He's like, hey, do you watch this channel? I'm like, no. He's like, you need to watch that channel. Like, hey, what about this channel? Do you watch this channel? I'm like, no. He's like, you need to.
Why?
They tell me all the cool shit that other people are doing, so that I can get cool ideas about how to make YouTube videos.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of watching other channels, I mentioned this to Simon a few weeks back. So, well, actually, no, it's more than a few weeks back now. I think it's quite a few months back, actually. So, there's two guys I watch called Tom and Ben. They're from the Yogscast, and someone had donated in and asked them if they had heard about herding 28s.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. So, from apple picking 28 from last year, it has grown so much that people in like streaming communities and like proper nerds who I've actually met one of them at one of the events I went to this year. Unfortunately, I met him. He did the stream. I met him the Saturday after that stream, but I didn't be able to see that part of the stream until like the next week. But I would have talked
keep moving.
Basically, internet clout is good. Hydra is like from Apple's picking 28 to being shown on other streams. It's like one simple thing you've done to get your kids into gaming, but being less combatty, has basically just spawned so much more.
Yeah, good work, Simon. Yeah, for anyone who missed it, Simon didn't you pretty much pioneer non-combat 28?
Yes.
I'm humble, yes.
Good man. I'm glad that was your answer. I'm glad you weren't like, well, actually, I want to credit this person. You're just like, yes.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I take great pride in the little things that I do, and the little things are meant like little miniatures, and I don't basically care for much less, but this is something I do care for. And therefore, I want to say yes, I did that, and but I absolutely have no hard feelings that Apple picking 28 is not the non-combat game that people refer to when they are talking about non-combat games. So if you look at the articles on Goonhammer, for example, they are about fishing and they're about herding 28. And that's absolutely fine, because in the non-combat scene, like there's it's free for everyone to use and have fun, and that's important to me. And for example, like right now, there's someone coming up with with a rule set for the floor is lava game.
What?
So that looks so promising and so much fun already, as he's working on that. But yeah, But when you want to know who invented the fucking non-combat tabletop genre, that was me.
Good man.
And your boy.
And my boy. Yeah, me and my boy.
Yeah, so I don't know. It's stupid. Like I feel like Hydra doesn't hump himself. Okay, well shit. Got a little issue there. Hydra doesn't hype himself up enough. I think I've said this a couple of times before, but I'll say it again because it bears repeating. Hydra is one of the most talented hobbyists that I know. He has taught me a great deal. A lot of the sculpting shit that I grift onto people is stuff that I learned directly from Hydra. He is genius, he is generous, and he is one of the most efficient hobbyists I've ever. Okay, I joke about German efficiency, but he is one of the most efficient hobbyists I've ever seen. Like I can't believe that you get all the stuff that you get done with your demanding hobby life, or sorry, family life, and you're just like super duper talented, but because you don't pay the Space Marines, because you choose to do these weird niche other parts of the tabletop hobby, I think people don't like clue into like how awesome you are. But yeah, Hydra was making shit hot Tyranid conversions before. Like back in the Warp Shadow days when we are like, man, I'm gonna do a thing. Hydra's like, I'm gonna buy a whole Forge World Air Duel. I'm gonna cut it up. I'm gonna make a Tyranid Dominatrix. And everyone was like, you're crazy. Like people these days are like, yeah, you don't cut up Forge World. It's so precious. Like you think it's bad now? It was so much worse before.
That's fun.
So, but he did it, and he made it amazing, and he just kept knocking it out of the park with damn cool Tyranid conversions and all kinds of other cool stuff. So Hydra is absolutely the hobbyist that you're not following who you need to be following. So Flynn, can you slap it in the chat? Go on over to Instagram, look up Hydra, spelled with a 4, YDRA. No, he doesn't pay points. He doesn't post Space Marines, but your life will be better for it.
I can absolute back everything up you just said.
Good man,
Absolutely. I met Simon like 2 years ago, maybe 2 years ago. Yeah.
Only feels like it's been long.
Yeah. We're just.
He's been talking about you for a while.
Yeah, but
I'm like, is this bastard going to replace me?
I'm doing this podcast I do for about 10 years now. So he knew me before I knew about him. And he came to me like he texted me, wrote me some kind words. And at first I'm not good at answering social media stuff. So I was like, yeah, yes, no, thank you, appreciate it, but that's all. But he did not give up, and that's for my luck. He didn't give up, because all the things you said are true. But I found a friend in this guy, that really. I really appreciate him so much. My girlfriend always said, he's my hobby wife.
No.
So that's every time, nearly every day, we exchange voicemail or whatever. We talk about the hobby, we talk about the private life, we talk about health, we talk about our families, our past plans we have. He's one of the persons I constantly want to keep updated about my life and the things I do and the decisions I have to make. So yeah, he's what you said, a generous person. That's absolutely true. And he's also a good example for this karma saying thing. Because the shit that happens to him, the good shit that happens to him, like he meets some guy and gets instant stuff, or like there's so many hobby related cool things that happen to him, or that he like it feels like everything he touches turns to gold. Like look at the non-combat tabletop thing. If you would try to start a movement like that, normally it would be very hard to generate a hype with such a niche thing. He does, 1 year later, there's like 20 games. All the blogs and all the online media talks about it, and it just happens. But I think that comes from how he approaches things with
Yeah, because
with
like I think that
passion.
if someone else created non-combat tabletop, they'd be
Yes.
looking for like cred. They'd be looking for like be like, this is my thing, like copyright me. But
Yeah,
Simon just creates it and he's just like, here, gives
yeah.
it to the world.
I mean, because of his shitty cam, you can't see it. But today at Spiel, I bought in a little capsule machine. I bought 3 mushroom guys. So €2, 3 little mushroom guys. They look pretty cool. And I was like, dude, they are 3 guys. I can use them for Brawler Cane. All I'm missing is a wizard. I will find a wizard. Now he started with we came down here into the holy holy room, and he started cutting things up and gluing together. And at first I was like, what is he doing? He did not say anything. He just started. Turns out he's sculpting a mushroom wizard for me now, to use for Brawler Cane. So that's what he's doing the whole stream.
Amazing.
Without telling me. So yeah. That's so yeah. Hail Hydra, right?
There you go.
What goes around comes around, guys.
Yeah, but it's hard to live by that. You know, it's not easy to just it's a saying, okay, but it's hard to live like that.
Living it is different. Yeah, you can say it.
Yes.
Oh, guys, I'm red and I have little tears.
Good, as you should. And thanks for putting Hydra's handle in the chat.
That's all right. That's my job.
Ah,
That's what we keep you around for.
So
Thanks.
we keep you around for a lot more than that. We keep you around for your enthusiasm about shrines, so that we can never forget it.
They will come back eventually.
Eventually. As whether we'll still be alive to see it.
Well,
I got a little dark. Sorry.
I was gonna
You
say,
know what?
there's a big age gap between me and you guys.
Are you calling me old? Are you
No,
calling
I'm
me a
calling
boomer?
me young.
Oh, there you go. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Question is, do mushroom wizards have a beard or not?
A beard.
Yes. So I'm having a 4-legged wizard now. He looks rather grumpy. Question is, does he need a beard?
Wait, where's the face?
In the middle.
Right. Okay. Let me rephrase it. Where's the cap of the mushroom? Is that the head part or is that?
No, the stem is the face.
Technically, you could do it because you could have the roots as the beard.
Yeah, he's a bit floaty.
Hmm.
I will leave
When I
him.
picture a mushroom wizard, I'm picturing like, what is it called? Is it called witches something? It's like a moss that grows from the trees. But I don't know how you could sculpt that without it just looking like a beard.
Here, Mistelzeug.
Yeah.
Is it used for the, you know, is it called Asterix and Obelix in English as well?
Yeah, Asterix and Obelix, yeah.
So the thing Miraculix cuts, right? Something like that.
Oh, I don't know Asterix and Obelix that well.
He cuts with the sickle. He cuts like the bushes.
Yeah, but those are
It's parasites. It's tree parasites.
The brushes he cuts are
those sort of
mistletoe.
mushrooms.
In German, it's Misteln, but it's not a mistletoe. In German, it's called Mistel.
Mistletoe.
But it's not a mistletoe. It's like it. If you in autumn, when the leaves fall down, there's like
Yep.
round shaped.
They're like orange coloured. They sit on the side of the trunk of the tree.
No,
Sort of
they
mushrooms
are
or-
in the they are in the between the branches.
Oh, it's mistletoe.
It's mistletoe, but it does not look like a mistletoe. Maybe it's called different in German,
Hmm.
and we just call it.
Mistletoe.
I know it's a okay, but I know it's a parasite.
It's basically growing
I think it's
in trees.
Yeah,
Oh, I think.
called witch's beard or something. It's a moss that hangs down from trees.
it sounds cool.
Tree moss
Wiscombe?
witch. Let's see.
What? Viscum?
It's called
Oh.
Wiscombe.
Spanish moss.
I think Kajan says it's called Viscum.
That's probably the official name. The what's it called?
And there's Wikipedia.
Just look
Back it up.
Look up. You can look up Spanish moss, but it'll just look like a beard. I don't know if it's really worth.
Mistletoe is a
Yeah.
parasite. Yeah, see, I'm not good at biology.
The beauty about I think mistletoe is also Viscum is it. I have no hand free to look that up, but Viscum is if it's what oh Jesus, the dude in Asterix and Obelix Miraculix is harvesting, that has a really interesting story somewhere in the mythology.
But yes, it's Wiscombe. Look,
Okay. Yeah,
this
Viscum.
shit.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Wiscombe.
So Viscum has a very interesting and very dark mythological background, because there's this there was this one goddess, I think, who said that how in fact she made a deal with someone and saying, because she was afraid of her offspring, making the deal that no branch growing from the earth should be turned into an arrow to hurt her kid. And
Yeah.
then some evil dude
Oh, I feel like I remember the story.
and then some evil dude took Viscum and made an arrow out of that to kill the kid. Yeah, that's
Classic myth.
yeah.
It's
No man of woman born shall harm me.
No.
I am no man.
Arrow,
Yeah,
what are you?
there you
Oh,
go.
arrows. Oh.
There you go. I am no man.
oh, that was cheap.
Oh, did you? By the way, talking about Lord of the Rings, did you see Storyboard Guy's
Yes.
undead?
Yes.
Yeah, storyboard guy is making undead Imperial Guard.
Yes.
And there's a lot of references to the, what is it called? The Black Gate or something like? No, it's called the
Army of the
that
dead.
weird mountain that Aragorn
of
goes into to
Dunharrow.
get like the dead dudes.
The Army of the
What's it
Dead,
called?
Men of Dunharrow. There's quite a few different names of them. The Traitors.
Dunharrow, is that what it is?
Yeah, Men of Dunharrow. So they're called the Army of the Dead. Basically, they went, "Oh, you're fighting Sauron? Nah, we're not doing that." And got cursed.
Yeah.
So I just love that line from the movie, like the way is closed. It used to be it's meant by the dead, whatever the heck it is. And then like storyboard guy put it in his story. I'm like, yes.
Yes, exactly. That was what I was thinking about, because that was so freaking cool.
That was really okay.
so-
That was really well done in those movies, because I read those books and I didn't know what the hell was going on. Like they're like, he's going under the mountain. He's going to get a dead army. He's got a dead army. I'm like, he's got a what? Wait, what? He's got a dead army. What the hell's going on here?
And then he gets
But
rid
they
of the
made it
dead
really
army
cool
very
in the
quickly.
movies.
And in the books, he gets rid of the dead army very quickly. In the film, he
Thought so.
keeps him a bit longer.
Then what happened? One of the many parts of Lord of the Rings that I read the first time. You okay? Like the Council of Elrond. Skip the whole damn thing. I swear to God, there was a part of the Council of Elrond where they were talking about dinosaurs, and I was like, "What? Why is this book talking about dinosaurs? Like, what is the?" And then I read it like as an adult. I'm like, "Wait, there's no dinosaurs in here. Where did I find the dinosaurs?"
Oh, have you seen the bit about the films when they filmed it? And you've got Sean Bean when he's
Council?
playing, yeah, the Castle Elrond bit where he's got Sean Bean and he's looking down when he goes, no, you don't simply walk into Mordor, when he's looking down as he says that bit. They wrote the scene the
Yeah.
night before, and as they were filming it, Sean Bean hadn't learned the lines yet, so he had it on his lap. So that's why
Really?
he's looking down every so often. Yeah, that is from Peter Jackson in interviews. Come to
Oh,
life
man.
recently.
Man,
I think there's quite some trivia about those movies.
likely, yeah.
Oh yeah, Viggo Mortensen
Sean Bean's
disappeared
looking
every-
down. He's like, "I'm working with friggin' amateurs. Why this was written last night?"
Viggo Mortensen disappeared at times just to go fishing, and he also bought the woman that played the
Oh, the horse. There's
the
some story that he
stunt
bought someone a
double for the
horse or something.
yeah, the stunt double for Arwen, that horse, and outbid the person who was bidding on the horse.
Yeah, Vigo is a class act. Like,
Yeah.
if any like bad shit ever breaks about Vigo, I don't want to know, because he's like the thing that proves to me that, like, lovely humans exist.
Who's Vigo?
Viggo Mortensen, Aragorn.
Oh, okay.
Best bit is that he wasn't originally cast to play Aragorn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard there was. Who was
There was
it?
someone-
Do we know
I
who it
don't
was, or
know
did they
who.
not say?
I don't know. They might have said it at one point, but I don't know who it is. I think it's better if they don't say who it is for the person, because
Yeah, I think
they were
I
just
think
like,
that's what they do. I think they're like,
he
yeah, there was
didn't-
someone else. We're not going to say who.
he didn't, when they were starting to film early on, it was like, it's not right. It just doesn't feel right with him. Something's off
Yeah.
and everything. Even like Orlando Bloom, he auditioned for the part of Faramir and gets Legolas and makes his
Faramir.
career. Faramir, yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, who played Faramir? Nobody remembers that guy. I mean, he was good. He was fine, but he's not famous.
No, he actually is, but I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but he's been quite a few things. So he was in the Van Helsing film. He played the Friar. There's a few other things he's been in as well, but it's just I can't remember it off the top of my head right now. But he's actually been in a few other things. But a lot of them did go into doing stage acting in the UK. So
Yeah.
it's one of those things.
Cool.
So
Simon and Zibble, what are you guys most excited about tomorrow? Spiel.
ooh.
About tomorrow. Whew. That's a good question.
Yeah, well, you've been there. You know
I've
what's in
been there.
store.
I talked today. I had a nice talk with Amera Lab. They produce extremely good resin for 3D printing.
Yep.
I talked about half an hour with one of the co-founders, and it is an extremely good material. So I was lucky enough that he will send me something to do a review on it.
Nice.
It is expensive. A bottle is
Yep.
1 liter, and it's like $50 at the show, and normally it would cost like $78. So you don't print all your miniatures with it, but
That's the good shit.
you can take a miniature and throw it against the wall, and he did that. He threw it on the floor, and
Yeah.
nothing broke. So
Wow.
it is flexible. It is.
So it is flexible. It's like a rubbery.
Yeah. No, it's not rubbery. Absolutely
Oh.
not. The details are very crisp. It is not soft to the touch. It is not like PVC or Restic or that shitty material. It's a little bendable. So like the GW plastics. So if I have Like there's Tyranid here, and with the claw,
Yeah.
it's bendier than a normal claw. From like, what's that claw?
A scythe and talon.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's
Ooh.
bendier than that, but not only if you bend it. It stays in shape.
He brought a sample, and
Yes.
it was pretty impressive to see. I think the task was with this sample was given that the dude said take this and break it. Try to break it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it is a tiny bookmark.
And it's thin. It's thinner than the claws of the parasite of Mortex.
So
Oh wow.
it's a bookmark. It's a little cat, and the tail. All the complete cat is printed, and the tail is very, very thin. And you can break it, but you have to bend it twice, 180 degrees.
Yeah.
And you have to fold it
Wow.
like it is extremely resistant against bending, breaking, impact. It's a really cool material. I'm really looking forward to test it. It is expensive, but it's worth the money, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So that was one thing I was pretty surprised to find. It was a tiny booth behind another booth, and I accidentally ran into them, and it was awesome. There was a bit. It was very technical, but it was awesome. Also, I tried my first game, little tiny game of one-page rules.
Nice.
Yeah, I heard a lot of it about it, but anyone I asked just said it's fast, or it's better. It's better than Warhammer 40k. And if you say, yeah, but 40k has this and that and this and that, then the answer always was, yeah, but you can't compare it. So you can compare it from OPR to 40k, but you can't compare it from 40k to OPR.
The funny thing is, to give this a little bit more context, OPR is becoming larger and larger in Germany.
Yes.
And there have been like all the major podcasts have been
except ours,
except yours, yes, has been kind of talking about that one way or the other. But there was not a single podcast that described what this actually was and how it worked. It was always
what?
Yeah, it was always like, oh yeah, we're playing OPR. Great. It's end of the line.
Yeah, it's
like,
it's the best
better.
game. It's better.
They didn't review it. They just said it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. OPR for me was always described in context with GW's Warhammer 40k. So it is good because it is not GW's. So it is good because, do you remember when you played Warhammer 40k and you put all your army on the table, and then your opponent's turn, and then you can go have a coffee and take a shit and take another coffee, and then he just moved his army, and that's I hate such like comparison. I hate that because it's two different.
It's not defining the strength. It's just being like the strength is that it doesn't have these weaknesses.
Yeah, exactly. Also, I never experienced a game like it is described. I never experienced a Warhammer 40k game where I stood 2 hours on the other side of the table and my opponent did his thing, and I never had the chance to do anything. That's it's not like that. If you have ever played a Warhammer 40k game, you know that that is not true. But it is.
Do you know like the expression straw man?
No.
Straw man argument, where someone like makes like a fake. They describe something poorly so that they can defeat it easily.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like saying how Warhammer 40k is like totally shit. It takes 3 hours to make it.
Yeah, exactly.
Try and like dismiss it easier.
And this is I hate it because first of all, there's a lot of things you can criticize about GW and Warhammer 40k, but just be fair. And also, if OPR is just not 40k, then that's not enough for me.
Yeah. It
Le-
doesn't have
playing
any, like, it
Legos
sounds
is
like that
also
doesn't
not
give it
for
its
me.
own, like, identity.
Yeah, just have your own identity, and that's what I want to see. I don't want to say it is good because it is not. Tell me why it's good.
So what did you see from your game? Like, how do you, did you,
It
were you
is
able to
it
make
is
any, say
very
anything
fast.
about it?
So you dismiss the one thing is
Wounding.
you dismiss wounding. So
Oh.
you have your stat line is very small. Say you have
Yeah.
I played a Necron team. I played the Robot Warriors. So your stat line consists of 2 or 3 stats. One is quality.
Oh,
That means how good do you shoot, how good do you hit, and even
oh,
if it's your leader, how good how good is his moral. So
Yeah.
Necron Warriors have a quality of 3+, means you always hit on 3+. You have your morale check. If needed, it is 3+ on a d6.
Yeah.
Then the second stat is defense. Okay, defense is 3+.
Obvious.
So it's obvious what this means. So how does shooting works? You shoot. You have a range. Let's say 18-inch. You
Mhm.
shoot. You do a quality check. 3+ means about 60% of your shooting hits. So 6 shots, 4 of them hit. Okay, that's it. Now your opponent's turn is how many of them do I deflect or like swallow them? And then
Yeah.
he checks his defense and rolls his defense. You might have an armor piercing value on your weapon. Then you have to count that in. So maybe he
Yeah.
has like 4+, and I have an armor piercing of 1. That means it goes up to 5+. He makes the roll. Everything's not 5+ is a loss. So you remove a model. So that you have no wounding and you have no safety rolls or something like that.
Yeah.
That speeds up the whole game. I only did like a little skirmish thingy with 3 units, and that's it. It is, I don't know, it's pretty much rolling dice. So you walk there, you shoot, you have 5 shots. It's a bit like historical wargaming, where you move 2 hours and then you just roll 1d6 and say, "Oh, too bad," and then you drink some beer. So that's, but it is fast. It is simple. It is easy to learn. There are some special rules. For example, the Necron Warrior has regeneration. That means you fail your defensive roll, you immediately get regeneration roll, and on a 5+ you don't lose a hit point. So it means actually you have 2 saving rolls, one on your defense 3 or 4, and one that is always 5, except if the weapon that wounded you has rending, then it is always a 6. So it is pretty simple. I've not been deep enough into the game to tell you if it's good or if it's boring or if it's I don't know. But all the things I heard is like, oh, it's so awesome, it's the best game ever, yada yada yada. Yeah, well, maybe, but I have to try it first. And I have a Nurgle army. I want to play them because it plays like a Nurgle army. It's slow, it's resilient, it's disgusting, it's annoying, and I want that. If I don't get that from OPR, why should I play a Nurgle army in OPR if it's not a Nurgle army? Then why should I play it? You know?
If it doesn't capture like the spirit of your force.
Exactly.
It's
If it
like you're not playing 40k just to spend time.
Yeah,
You're not like, I need to kill.
Yeah. It's not about rolling dice. It's about my Nurgle army crushes your Imperial Guard, and not my stinky boys walk over to you skinny boys, and then we roll 2 dice
Roll some
and see what
dice.
happens.
Yeah.
So I think to sum it up, I think what I heard is that OPR is interesting for people who want to play tournaments. That's at least what I kind of heard, that suddenly like tournaments show up, and I think having a game that plays fast is very attractive for a tournament player because he can play quick games. With the games that I used to play, I cannot imagine having games that take this long on a tournament. But
Yeah.
I am also not a tournament player because I left that scene on purpose.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
It's just not my jam.
Okay, so coming back for what we are looking forward to, I am
Yes, thank you.
looking forward to basically finding little things like last year. I
It's always the
found
tiny things, yeah.
what they're called, Jet Harrow miniatures, who were just a bunch of Spanish guys selling their miniatures like after a Kickstarter and stuff, and they were super friendly and super you know coming forward, and it was
Approachable?
sorry.
Like approachable?
Yeah.
Easy to talk to?
Yeah. That was amazing. Like meeting those little ones, and I have 2 things that I need to or no, not that I need to, but
Want to.
what I want to. What I will be looking for D10s for the for if I ever going to get down and get this Necropolis campaign weekend going. I need more D10s, and I'll be looking for a wizard hat.
Yeah.
Yeah, because my boys will be excited for Halloween this year, and yeah, my son asked me the other day, so what are you going to be? And I was like, yeah, I have no freaking idea. So I came up with the idea that I want to get over the next couple of years a wizard
A
costume.
wizard hat and a shotgun? I mean, and a machine gun? So you can be the machine gun wizard?
When he's old enough, I will get the machine gun, but until then I will try to just be the wizard.
Nice. Well, you can always get a Nerf gun.
Yeah, but
It's something that looks ridiculous.
we are a no weapon household, so yeah.
Right. No weapon household. Don't go down in the basement. It's just full of swords and guns and shit. They're just very small.
Yeah, small weapons are okay, but no real size. Yeah, so that's what I'm looking forward to.
Nice. And you know what, Simon?
What?
That kind of like, hey, this is what we want to get out of Spiel. This is what we're looking for. That could make good video content.
Oh yeah.
Do a quick thing at the front end,
Yeah, I know. Makes sense. Makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Winky winky. Winky winky.
There are a lot of
winky winky.
Winky winky.
So I feel like I should say something about what I'm doing here because I haven't really talked about it that much. I'm fixing I want to fix the grasping talon on the Deathleaper because I feel like it's got weird angles, man. It makes me feel weird. Got weird angles, it makes me feel weird, man. So I'm trying to make sense of its weird angles by of course I took the one grasping talon that's like completely unfurled, and now I am refurling it, bending it all up, trying to make sense of the many weird joints in the arm, and it's coming along pretty well. Like I just cut some parts out, and then I was able to just like plastic glue it back together in this like hinged up shape. So that's not bad. But I'm just trying to figure out the like extra long.
Brad,
Brad Evans, yes.
like Brawler Cane bread.
Yes. Hydra drink
Yeah, that's
Brolic.
Brett. Brett, you're famous, buddy. You're famous. Zebo's like, wait, is that like the Brett?
Yeah. I actually, I do have the. I mean, your shitty cam is still not working. But I do have the German translation for Brawler Cane 28 here with me, printed out.
Yeah.
The thing,
Nice.
we did 100 copies of it, and they are all gone. We distributed them for free to anyone who wanted. Also, we have the download ready on our page in German.
Did you guys do the translation?
Yeah.
So,
Awesome.
Brett, I never had the opportunity to thank you in person for this wonderful game. I'm a huge fan. Simon said maybe we can play some games when you're here. What did I bring? All of my Brawler Cane, all of my Brawler Cane magicians and minions, and I am at the moment I am doing another magician, metal dude. So yeah, Brawler Cane is just, for me, it's just the game of the last years. Absolutely.
There you go, Brett.
It's awesome.
Got a
This
big
game is
fan.
just, it's that simple that you can explain it to anyone. It is fast, it is fun, it is unpredictable. So there were a lot of games we played that started like pretty bad for one side, so down to 2 hit points after 2 rounds or something, and then you still manage to catch up and win the game. That's something you don't have in too many games. So yeah, it's an awesome game.
Yeah.
So
I remember
brilliant endorsement.
I remember the very fondly playing against Zebo's brother
Yeah, the little tournament we did
on the tournament last summer.
Yeah.
And I felt like he really screwed me because to me, I'm not a very strategic player, but
but my brother is.
His brother is like hell. And what he did was he read the rules and said, okay, one is placing the terrain, and the other one can do this. And he said, okay, I don't need terrain because I want to hit you in the face from up front, and you have this dude who can hide behind terrain. So I'm going to place all the terrain to the sides. And what he did was he placed all the terrain on the sides, a naked field. And until then I felt very confident, and then I was like, oh shit, this is going to hurt.
So I feel like we've talked to Brett about Brawler Cane on stream before. I don't know that Brett would be all about that super competitive, strategic, fudging the rules stuff, but
no, it was all within the limits. It was all fine. It was just me having not imagined coming someone from I had this dude who could shoot through terrain and ignore terrain. And
so my brother removed it. Yeah, and I was like, I stood beside it. I was the judge, and I was like, dude, what the hell are you doing? And he was like, yeah, I'm narrowing down his opportunities. So he doesn't need terrain. I don't need terrain. No terrain. Let's narrow the field a little bit.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. But although he did that, and although he had like the biggest ass kicker, like close combat dude, I won with the last dice roll.
Yeah.
By one. Like I had 1 health point left, and I took his last health point just by chance. And I think that's well, I've chimed in enough about how much I love Brawler Cane, but I think this is a quality sign of a good game, that everything is open until the last dice roll.
Yeah, it's
nice.
It's really good. It's well written.
And the funny thing is that I'm not sure. Have you saw those cactus dudes that I made?
Yes.
They were basically a brain fart, but I made 3 of them for a reason, because you need 3 dudes for a Brawler Cane team. Now I just need a wizard, and then I'm good to go.
That's 3 is the magical number.
Yeah,
Finding a wizard isn't that hard.
And for the Forest Witch?
yeah, maybe.
Finding a wizard is not that hard. Finding the 3 minions that look good together, that's the hard part, because normally there's only 2 guys in a team, and that's the problem. But then you as soon as you have 3 of something, it's
a team.
For a year now, it is always, and that's another Brawler Cane team.
Yeah, and like coming back to the Spiel, there's a company called Titan Forge, and they're having like a sale where you can choose 3 random blisters for really cheap. And they
guess what I bought.
Yeah. Zebo came to me and said, "Hey, look what I bought! I bought this box with 3 goblins in it," and we were like, "Oh, great! It's a Brawler Cane team." And then we looked at them, and one of them looks like a leader or like a shaman or a wizard, and we're like, "Damn it! We need to go back tomorrow."
Now we need one other dude. Also, I brought a Chaos Dwarven, whatever. Looks like a wizard, and a fat, Nurglish looking
hag,
yeah, and also will be a wizard for Brawler Cane.
Yeah.
So that's how much this game impacted my hobby life. It's the game I played the most since I discovered it. It easily became my #1 game for fast games, for a lot of fun. If you have an hour of time, you can play 4 games, 3 games, something like that. Yeah.
Yep.
It's
awesome. Simon played it with me when he was in Canada, and I was trying to think if we played it with Nora. I don't think we did, but I guess we could have, because it's like easy to get into.
Also,
did we play with Nora or no?
No, we played it twice. Yeah. But we played Cthulhu with Nora.
Yes, she loves Cthulhu.
You can also play it like remote.
Yeah.
Because it uses checkerboards.
Yes.
So you don't have to be in the same room on the same continent. You just say, okay, my wizard from I7 to H8, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's so awesome. Also, measurement is the same. It's it's just great.
Brett, get back to it. We need more.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's perfected it. What more does he need to do?
Yeah, I mean,
you always want more. No, I just saw that he posted in the in the chat that he said that that he's been working on an expansion for quite a while, and that he needs to get back to it. And I was just
as soon as it is ready, just tell us and we will translate it to German.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I'm almost close to finishing this this mushroom dude.
It's super late. Is Flynn even still here?
Oh, it really is late.
I'm awake since 6 this morning. So it's 1 o'clock. Yeah.
20 past 1.
20 past 1, yeah, nearly.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it's super late. Flynn, are you still here? Did we lose you?
I'm just fine. It's good.
No, Flynn.
Oh,
Flynn. I think we lost Flynn.
Oh,
we lost Flynn and we were too busy talking. We missed it.
Maybe
Flynnhammer, no!
Did he ditch out?
Probably like his computer died, or maybe he had to go.
Oh, yeah, probably probably his computer.
Sorry, Flynn. Sorry we lost you. I'm gonna take a quick run through the chat. I'm supposed to stop. I need to go have dinner or something, but I'm just having fun with this guy.
And it's because Nora's birthday present. You can tell her that.
Oh, Brett said thanks. Who's the guest? He didn't know who the guest is. So this is Zebo from
Maga
Mega.
Potato. This
There you
guy.
go. Maga Potato.
Yes.
Potato. I can't do it. I'm not even gonna. Oh my God, there's so much. Tom Wilson and Kajan are having a conversation in the chat. Best running German podcast. Hydra is part of. How do we spell it? What's the?
Maga
How do you spell
Potato.
your podcast?
It's MAGA. Maga, like the Make America Great Again shit.
Hold on a sec. I just gotta type this in. Guest is that's good video right. Zebo from MAGA.
BO
EO.
TA
Yeah.
TO. Magazine
Podcast.
about tabletop.
It's podcast?
Yes, it's a podcast. And we also have like blogs and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yep.
But Maga Potato is one word.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's no problem.
Well, I'm gonna put a space
Also,
in
it's in German, so I don't think that anyone here will understand. But yeah.
Oh, we have quite a few
Unless
Germans.
Well, we do have quite a few Germans. It's also the case that you know Ryan's Minis, Simon?
Yes.
He posted today that he's trying to study German.
Yes. And he's coming to Germany, but he will go to Berlin.
He can go hang out with Marco.
Yeah.
Which is not the cool part of Germany.
Yeah.
Too bad. No.
Too bad.
Everyone thinks that's the cool part of Germany. They have not been like awoken to the, what is it called? The Northern Westfalen, whatever, line, blah, blah.
German isn't too hard. You're born to it.
What?
German isn't too hard. You're born to it. Yeah, German is easy if you like it's your native language, then it's super easy.
What's the area that you're in, Simon?
Nordrhein-Westfalen.
There we go. Exactly what I said, right?
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes, you did pretty well. Well, you haven't tried in a while, right?
Literally, I'm not. You're literally too kind. You know, there's one German word I know how to say.
Which one?
Kreisverkehr.
Kreisverkehr.
It just sounds like, sorry, Zebo, my thing is like when we were driving around, Simon's GPS would say Kreisverkehr, and I'm like, that does not sound appropriate.
Kreisverkehr. But yeah, you also like to say that keine Eierlein.
Yeah, keine Eier.
But there's a lot of German words you might know, like kindergarten is German.
Oh yes. Whenever Simon's wife tries to say something in English, she's like, how do you say? I'm like, just say it in German with an English accent.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. I guess I just finished my wizard. I'm going to post it on Instagram. And
freaking awesome.
Yeah, but
cool. Congratulations.
We have a shitload of walking to do tomorrow.
Oh yeah, you got to rest up. Oh God, it's 1 a.m. I just thought about you guys having to go to Spiel tomorrow, and it's 1 a.m. Holy, you guys are troopers. Thanks for hanging out for so long.
Oh, don't worry. We'll.
If it makes you feel any better, I got to get up early and go and move a whole bunch of furniture on my own.
Oh shit! On your own? Oh.
Yes, Nora is doing schoolwork, so I have to go take care of this.
That sucks.
No, it's okay. I'm going to a house, and the people at the house will help me load it into the van.
Okay.
Driving is on. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great time tomorrow.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming, Zebo. It was great to have you on. Sorry, it's a little bit of a random setup we got here, but oh, what the hell? Oh shit!
What?
The camera was completely covered by my light. For
no,
I don't
not
know
just for the last minute. Everything's fine.
Okay. yeah, it was great to have you. See, there you go. Just talking about what a shit show this is and proving it right there. It was great to have you on, Zibble. And yeah,
you.
Simon, thanks for thinking about bringing on the guest.
Of course.
Talk to you both soon, and we look forward to hearing all about your adventures in Spiel.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
We will let you
have a great
know.
time.
You too.
Perfect. Look forward to it. Thank you.
Okay. Talk to you.
All right.
soon.
And with that, that is the end of the Creature Conference. And we'll thank you to everyone in the chat. Thank you for joining, and we will see you next time. Oh, yes. Thank you, Kajan. Please, if you enjoyed this video, please like and leave a comment on it, and consider subscribing to the channel for more tasty stuff like this. I didn't get very far on this Deathleaper. I'll try to get him like blue tack together and post a picture, but I'm getting there and I'm liking it. Considering I had to repose one leg, repose one arm, you still haven't seen the best part. The best part is how his tail is going to go up here and not down here, because if you're going to put a tail on the back, why would you put a tail on the hips? So this is the part I'm most excited about. That's going to come soon. You look forward to that. Thank you for joining. Tom, thank you for sticking it out. Kajan, thank you for sticking it out. Brett, thank you for joining. I'm glad you were here for all the love for your creation. Tarath didn't say hi, but good to see you. Flesh kilt in this conversion video. Well, Tarath, you joke, but there will be a flesh kilt in here. This might not be in the places where you expect it. Good night, Diana. Thank you for being a part of the stream, and we'll talk to you all soon. Bye. I forgot to do the outro. Can I do the outro now? I don't know. I'm going to run the outro now.